What do you know? It's Audio Go Live PM.
Oh God, please tell me that didn't catch my atrocious singing.
It didn't.
I will confirm no such thing.
It didn't. You're safe.
The recording, on the
Good.
other hand, that might have done.
Fair. That is fair.
Which means I can always fix it in post.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Okay. So, we have good news and we have bad news. The good news is we have a recap. Yay! The bad news the bad news is, hold on, let me put the game on screen real quick. Anyway, moving on. Previously, Inu makes Bio's job easier by spending half an hour on the character creator. Everyone then begins chuckling to themselves once Inu says he's finally done with the character creator, which confuses the hell out of him until he's completely caught off guard by the game then saying, okay, but now build your character or girlfriend, though. Now a bit over an hour into the session, the group finally start the game, as they're then presented with an incredibly well-produced cinematic of a Cthulhu piloting a larger Cthulhu, as it flies around destroying Florence, Italy, before eventually warping into literal hell. The production quality of this very nice-looking cutscene is then contrasted by a sharp cutaway to a DOS-2-looking loading screen, as the group is finally given the ability to crawl out of the pods they were trapped in within the larger Cthulhu. Everyone then takes a moment to note the fact that despite Sarge explicitly opting to not play as an origin character so that he could be a dragon man, he did not in fact choose to be a dragon man.
Yeah, you son of a gun.
Everybody then has a moment of elevator telephone where they keep using the lift without making sure everyone is on it first.
Yeah, me son of a gun.
Inu then grows increasingly frustrated as the people who've played the game before begin speed-running their way through the area and leave him behind to initiate the first conversation because he was apparently taking too long exploring the place he's literally never seen before.
Yeah, me son of a gun.
Natsu then strikes up a conversation with a brain he found in some guy's skull and opts to scoop the thing out so it can follow him around like a weird dog. Inu then just has the others tell him where to go at this point, since otherwise they just leave him behind again for wasting time exploring the area that has nothing in it, which he, again, has literally never seen before. Not long after this, some lady named Lazelle suddenly jumps off a pillar to attack the group, thinking they were Mind Flayer puppets, before she quickly chills out and answers some questions about what's going on once she realizes they're all cool. The game's first combat then begins, and Inu is left incredibly confused about how things work here, when everyone else immediately starts doing things because the game elected to not give him the combat tutorial pop-up until midway through the bout of combat. It was apparently supposed to pop up immediately for reference. Once the combat tutorial ends, everyone starts spamming a bunch of spell buffs that create a fuckload of noise and visual effects because of how many things were going on at once. Noticing that the imp they were fighting is only unconscious, Natsu goes to take another swing at it, only to end up nearly punching his brain dog in the face instead. Inu's camera then starts to go crazy and flips out in such a nauseating way while he's trying to climb up a skin ladder that he immediately has to go into his key bindings to change camera control to something else so he won't want to die. With the camera no longer built for maximum sickness, the group heads to a chamber with a bunch of cultists strapped to operating tables and subsequently fry them all to death via a nearby execute button because fuck cultists. In the same room, they also find a lady trapped in one of the pods they started in and are repeatedly urged by Lazelle to not bother letting her out because they don't have the time for it. Inu, of course, says no to this idea because why wouldn't he, but is currently unable to let the lady out because the group first needs to go into an adjacent room to find an unconscious lady in a different pod. This lady doesn't end up doing so well because flipping a nearby lever ends up turning on the brain slug in her head, which causes her to start twisting in horrific ways as she's forcibly morphed into a mind flayer. Now returning to the pod in the previous room with the knowledge that messing with the flesh contraptions here could end up really going badly for the trapped lady, Inu carefully smashes his fist into the thing until it finally lets the lady out. The now freed lady introduces herself as Shadowheart and begins to thank the group for releasing her before noticing that they have a Gith with them and subsequently chooses to do a racism instead. Once Sarge helpfully points out that they aren't really in a good situation right now to worry about the company they're with, as well as the fact that one of the Gith here is the one who freed Shadowheart in the first place, she retracts her previous racism and then runs off on her own because she felt she had better odds of surviving without being part of the group. Also better known as, your party contains too many characters, so I'ma do my own thing. Moving along from this, the group plus Lae'zel run into a group of Satans getting their shit absolutely rocked by some of the local mind flayers and are told to get out of here so that the Satans can't get them. Noticing that one of the Satans happens to have a really sweet looking fire sword, the group elects to not do what they were told and instead help the remaining mind flayer bully the Satan into dropping said fire sword so they can steal the fuck out of it. Once the Satan fumbles his sword after getting shouted at really hard, Inu decides to bully the guy even more by shouting at him until he starts groveling on the ground to make the scary voice stop yelling at him. Natsu then almost gives everyone a heart attack when he walks over to trigger a cutscene so he can spawn in more minions to kill for experience without having actually said he was doing so first. Annoyed over the freshly spawned imps having interrupted the nice turn order he had going, Inu walks over to one of them to toss a small fireball at it that causes it to fucking explode into a torrent of flames. Soon after this, Commander Satan calls in some other Satans as backup and subsequently bullied to death by level 1 children in retaliation. Inu then backhands a mind flayer so hard that he launched the squid man clear across the room. Elle then spends several minutes desperately wondering why nobody is listening to her before Sarge eventually says that she should probably unmute herself first if she wants to ask people why they can't hear her. Inu then continues to backhand the squid man across the room so that it'll be close enough to the control panel that ends up the sequence that the group will be able to dip immediately after he's finally beaten into pulp. Once the mind flayer is finally reduced to a plate of roasted calamari, Inu briefly ponders the idea of trying to fight the reinforcement Satans with their remaining turns, before everyone else points out that they would basically just rip their heads off and vote to just run the fuck away instead. Inu then runs over to hotwire the Cthulhu ship and is initially successful at this before a fucking dragon shows up and decides it's had enough of this ship existing in his vicinity. With the Cthulhu ship now thoroughly fucked, Inu is at least thankfully able to get it to warp out of literal hell before it can crash, and then is knocked clean the fuck out by a rock hurling into his character's head. With the ship now crashed somewhere that's significantly less on fire, the group eventually wake up to find they're miraculously still alive after all that shit, and set out to find a way to get rid of the mind flayer brain slugs that are still in their heads. Leveling montage! Level 1, spell slot level 1. As Inu is a Gith religion wizard with the ability to temporarily become good in a given stat via ancient space knowledge, he's elected to be the group's resident lockpick, since he can instantly become a respectably proficient thieving bastard just by looking at the sky for a few seconds. With the leveling montage now finished, Inu finds a nearby Shadowheart laying unconscious on the ground and is incredibly tempted to try and leave her on the ground to make off with the fancy D20 she's been carrying around. Opting to not do this after everyone else immediately did a sharp intake of air at the suggestion of Inu. Inu instead wakes Shadowheart up so she wouldn't get eaten by vultures, and is of course met with more anti-Gith racism for his trouble. Noting that Lae'zel seems to have fucked off while everyone was unconscious, Shadowheart offers to come along with the group for safety, before then rescinding her offer when she notices that the group already has 4 characters in it, despite the game having been totally fine with there being 5 people literally 10 minutes ago. With Shadowheart now functionally useless for what feels like really arbitrary reasons, the group start to spread out to explore the beach they wound up in, because of course that's the setting they wound up in. Everyone splitting up to search for clues doesn't last for long, however, as Sarge quickly notices a bunch of brain dogs scurrying into the wreckage of the Cthulhu ship, which causes everyone to group back up so they can stomp them all to death. Inu finally figures out where the ping button is and is saddened to know he can't spam out 10 pings per second in this game, which is a shame since the pings in this game make a really nice metallic clang noise on use. Once the brain dogs have been sufficiently stomped on, Elle notices that a barrel of purple brain goo happened to get knocked over during the fight, and Inu of course immediately runs over to set it on fire because science. Turns out it can't be lit on fire like an ocean of... It can't be lit on fire like an ocean of oil surrounded by fire slimes, but it does at least instantly blow the fuck up instead. With the ensuing explosion having fed everyone's scientific curiosity for the time being, the gang splits up to look for clues once more, while Inu is busy being introduced to menu customization and being incredibly confused over why there's wizard shit mixed in with his cleric buttons. The clue hunt is quickly cut short, however, once the group happens upon a man named Astral Lion, or Solgaleo if you want to be casual about it, who would assuredly interrupt them for a conversation they did not have time for should they approach him. And the session ends with the group sitting down in front of Solgaleo to read slam poetry about the bitch queen of the ocean in hopes of impressing this potential new ally with their rhyming abilities. So good news, patching is done for me, probably not for Elle.
No.
Wait.
We're at 42%.
E.
Well, it's better than the 19% we were at when I started the
Yeah,
recap.
yeah.
So, you
Yep.
know.
Well, yeah. So there is that, at least.
Yay.
The
We're
installed
getting there. We're
graphics.
getting there. Kind of fire.
The installed graphics driver is older than I recommended. I don't care. Shut up
Oh
and
my
launch the
god,
damn
it's
game.
been a week. You still
I
haven't
forgot-
done that?
I haven't done it either. Don't get mad at him.
I'm getting mad at both of you. Update your goddamn drivers.
I would, but it wants me to shut the computer down, and I don't have time for that shit.
You could have in the last week. At
I
some
could
point.
not. I was busy. Literally the last time this computer was restarted was July 10th.
Oh my god, your poor computer.
No, it's fine.
Mine's actually been much more recent than that.
This thing was running for like well over a year before that restart.
It's not supposed to do that.
Nah, modern
But
computers.
it can. That's all that matters.
And modern computers are fine for it.
That too.
I've
Oh
a-
wow, Elle's computer hates her. I am so shocked by this revelation.
I've actually heard that like modern like I've heard arguments from from some people that ostensibly know what they're talking about, and I've heard arguments from the other side as well. But I have heard arguments that with modern computers it might actually be better to leave them running than to like power them off completely
see
when you're
that.
not using them. Just because of the way Windows 11 and Windows 12 handle power off as opposed to like sleep.
Okay, yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yep.
I don't like it, but I can at least see it.
So don't get on my case no more.
Nah.
No. I refuse.
Because that's an entirely different thing. Like updating your drivers forcing you to do a restart to do the install is completely different from, oh, I shouldn't should I or shouldn't I restart / shut down my computer every now and then because it's good for the health of the computer. Those are two different things.
Yeah, but if they didn't require me to restart, I would totally have installed the drivers by now.
Uh-huh.
So really, at the end of the day, it's their fault.
I need my uptime. I need my uptime. Beep, 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 beep. Silence.
Wonder if
the
my
hell?
computer can handle me running Minecraft on my second monitor while we wait for Elle to finish doing the patch.
Look, I tried my best, okay?
She really did.
I'm not blaming her in this case. I'm legitimately trying to figure out if I can do this. No. Second monitor, not the first one. You get over here.
Shit just doesn't like to update for me in a timely fashion, I am learning.
Second monitor.
That's
there.
why you open it up 3 weeks ahead of time and just let it sit.
That doesn't work that way.
I know, dear. I know.
I mean, I also have the chaos of Parsec open, so I was like, oh man, I wonder if I could just like throw open Type Lumina or something and have somebody like Parsec over and just do fucking verses for a bit.
Well, I can use this time to continue figuring out what anime I already have.
Cause like,
Because the fun and joy of finding, whoops, I have a whole nother drive with a whole bunch of Anna. Oh dear.
I just started watching a new anime. There's only 5 episodes out, although there might be 6 because the last time I checked was Saturday and it's now
I'm curious
Thursday.
which one.
But it's called Shangri-La Frontier.
I've been seeing that pop up and people saying this is a good one to watch this season, blah blah.
Yeah, I've been liking it so far.
It looked interesting.
I mean the reboot of Kenshin is pretty fucking stellar. Like that shit is following the manga like to a T, and the animation is incredible.
I saw a clip from Undead Unluck. I don't know if that's new this season, but I definitely want to watch more of that one.
It is. Baz and I were planning to watch it, but then we couldn't because we literally could not find an English sub for it that we could grab. Like the only subs I was finding were in Spanish. And now we're like 5 weeks into the season, so it's like way too late at this point.
There's gotta be one somewhere.
Yeah, presumably, right? But like I could not find it, which usually means that it's like coming out on Netflix or something. Because most of the time when that's what happened with JoJo Part 6 was we couldn't watch like Stone Ocean. Like we would have watched Stone Ocean together, but like nobody was bothering to fan sub it because it was on Netflix, so people were just like, fuck it. But then they did do that for Comey, which was weird. But like, so I assumed it must have been on like Netflix or Hulu or something. So I went and checked all of those, and it's not streaming on any of those either. So I have no idea why it wasn't getting fan subbed, and I'm really disappointed.
There's 4 episodes done
Because it's David Productions, and also it sounded like a really fun concept of the undead guy that just wants to die but can't, and the lady who kills everything that she touches but doesn't want to.
So on a particular website, I found that they do have it subbed, at least the first 4 episodes.
It's streaming though, isn't it?
On the website, you can download the files.
Ooh.
You can download the videos off their website as well.
Mm.
I've been doing it. It's fine. I should probably open my door because somebody is tearing up the fucking carpet.
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that. I can't help it.
Let Inu in.
Is this a
Inu
jelly
into your
bean?
life.
It's a jelly bean, and she tore up even more of the carpet.
Outside of like Kenshin and so we're doing Kenshin this season. We're also doing Soso no Freiren, or I think the English title is like Freiren Beyond Journey's End or something, which starts with the Demon King having gotten murdered like off screen.
I think that's what I was looking at as well.
And so like you start just after the Demon King was killed, and you do like the party afterwards, and then the party of adventurers split up, and then you skip to 50 years later, when the elf from the party is like kind of hanging around, and she sees like all of her friends got old basically, and then starts to try to want to understand humans, and like that's the rest of the series is just her trying to understand humans and their terribly short and fragile lives.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I think I was reading. I think there was a manga or a light novel, one of the two that I was reading for it.
And then the other one that we're following at the moment is, I don't remember the Japanese title, but I think the English one comes out to be something like I'm in Love with the Villainess, and it's your standard like.
Sounds familiar.
Literally overworked to death Japanese office worker gets isekai'd into an otome game and decides that rather than do the otome game thing, she's going to romance the rival.
Okay, yeah, that does sound familiar.
That's like every freaking uh, web comic ever.
I
Of
mean,
late, it feels
you're
like.
not you're not wrong.
I disagree. That never once happened in 8-bit theater.
Oh my god, I love that.
Hey, how many Blackbeards does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know how many.
Doesn't matter. Blackbeard's dead, or Black Belt. Sorry. Yeah.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah. Black Belt's dead.
We are at 63%. We are going,
Oh.
going.
So I mentioned the name, but I didn't actually give you the plot. So Shangri-La Frontier, it's Earth a little bit in the future. VR is like now the mainstay way to play video games and whatnot. And it talks about how there are people that instead of enjoying like the top tier games that have like mass appeal, they instead just like playing like trash tier games and like trying to beat them despite all their glitches and bad coding and everything. And so the main character is one of these people, but he in the first episode beats like a notoriously hard one and then is like essentially burnt out from doing it. Like he doesn't know like where to go next. And so his local game store owner recommends instead trying like one of the god tier mass appeal games because she's like, well, if experiencing the lows make the highs that much better, then the reverse is also true. So if you play a quote unquote god tier game and then go back to trash tier games afterwards, it'll probably be more enjoyable for you. So he decides to give Shangri-La a try. His, well, not his love interest. There's a girl from his school that is in love with him. Also plays the game, and he because he's so used to doing trash tier game stuff, does not do things the normal way when first getting into the game, like completely skips the starter town and goes right on to the area boss needed to get to the second town, essentially. Meanwhile, she showed up to the first town to try and help him out and be like the veteran player offering the newbie support role. And one of the things I love the most about it is like she's in like a top tier guild and is like head to toe in full plate mail armor, like the things that you would stereotypically see like male characters wearing. Like no gaps in the armor or anything, just full on plate. And so it's like just following the main character around as he like goes about and does things in not usual ways, and like the opportunities that are presented to him because of the way that he's doing stuff.
So he's Kirito?
I mean, no, because Kirito doesn't.
I mean, that was basically what Kirito did at the start of SAO, was like skip the starting town and just leave and like skip to the second or third town because he
He had foreknowledge of the game from being a beta tester though, and like knew the most efficient way to level up and get good gear and whatnot.
Would have worked so much better if a certain someone had agreed to be his fucking cannon fodder. Stupid ballsy.
My name's Klein.
Well, that was unsettling. Yeah, I correct people so often as they think it's how I say hello.
No work phone. It's not even time for me to start my shift yet. I ain't touching it.
Joke's on you.
But Ryan needs your help.
Ryan can go fuck himself.
So vehemently.
Dost I sense hostility?
Look, I thought that some of the most useless trash people that was at the office had finally gone away. And then Ryan's there. It's like, what does he even do? I don't know what he does. He is genuinely fucking useless.
There is hostility.
Oh, so we're about to finish up Greed Island. I think we've got
Yay!
literally 2 episodes left.
Hell yeah!
Go,
Oh,
go,
so that means
Gon
that you're done
Genthru
with
is
the
the like the next episode up is the
Yeah.
Gon Genthru fight.
so that means that you're done with the dodgeball scene then.
Yes, we're done with the dodgeball.
How'd you like the dodgeball scene?
I mean, it was no dark tournament.
Yeah.
Kilo
was
is
still fun to watch,
Kilo is
though.
such a fucking bro though.
Yeah, he is. Oh my god, like intentionally not coating his hands to make sure the ball didn't lose any velocity. But meanwhile, jacking his hands up to high hell at the meanwhile.
And also just trying to casually play it off so that nobody noticed except Gon, who totally knew he was doing it the whole time and kept going anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, he would have felt bad doing it to anyone else, but Kilo, he just did it I'm sure I understand the intentionality behind it, but the way they phrased it, it was like, oh, I would have felt bad doing it to anyone else, but with Kilo, it's fine. Like, it was phrased in such a way that it made it sound like Gon just didn't give a shit about fucking up Killua as something vicious, and he would have felt bad about doing it to anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, what they were going for was definitely like, I trust you to be able to take it, and like, or trust that you're the only person that would have like understood the play and kind of rolled with it. Which is what they were going for, but the way they discussed it was just like Gon's just being a dick to Killua for no reason.
Oh, I've updated Inu about this, but Sarge and I have made it to before the Naruto Kiba fight at the Chunin exam.
Yay!
I think the last fight we saw was either Sakura and Ino, or it was
Shino and
Shino and the
that sound
random
guy?
other Konoha guy.
Oh, was it the
Yeah.
other? Wait, was it another Konoha?
Oh no, it was the sound
I
guy.
thought it
'cause
was
he
the
blew
sound
up
guy with
arms.
the-
Sound guy
yeah.
versus Bug Dude.
Yeah, it was a sound guy with the
Yeah.
arms. Yeah,
Yeah, because he blew them up.
yeah. He literally detonated that dude's arms. It was great.
Also, the La Cucaracha from AMV Hell makes a little bit too much sense now.
Welcome to Shino, the bug
Well,
guy.
yeah, you know that bug guy from Naruto. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can hear the visual tick from Bio at this point.
It was great. Yeah, Naruto Kiba is mostly a fun fight. It kind of ends in a completely bullshit manner, but
Yep.
the rest of it's kind of fun. Look, when shit gets really, really good is like, I don't know, the last few rounds of the
Yeah.
Chunin exam. That's where
I know
shit gets
exactly like what one you're
incredible.
thinking about. Too.
Oh, there's 2.
Yes, and I think those are like at the near end.
Yeah, basically.
So we're getting there.
Well, I mean, as I was telling your dad, the ocean cut has been proving solidly consistent and making me want to watch my way through it. So it's like, yeah, no, I highly recommend.
Damn right. Believe it.
Believe it.
Still annoys me, but thankfully not as much as before.
Like I said, if you think it's bad just having Naruto doing it, wait for Kushina.
Oh no.
Because then there's
Tatebane.
Tebane, yeah. Because then you've got the Date Bio and the, Tebane going simultaneously. It's great. I don't know how they translated Kushina's tick into English, though.
We'll be finding out at some point.
Yeah, Bio, I kind of figured when, as soon as I said, yeah, that bug guy, that would probably was like, and then Inu followed up, was like, God damn it.
Yeah, that bug guy from Naruto.
Remember, Bio, don't feed the troll. Things will slowly starve.
In case anyone was actually wondering, my computer can handle having Baldur's Gate up on one screen and Minecraft up on the other.
Okay, but can it handle having Baldur's Gate up on one screen, Minecraft
It's
up
not.
on the
No,
second,
it's not.
and
it's not gonna be
then
close.
also like Fallout 76 open on a third?
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say Crisis 2 or whatever the fuck the name of that game is.
Crisis. But can it run Crisis?
Yeah, but can it
Can it
run
run
Crisis
Crysis
and
2?
Crisis 2 simultaneously?
Oh god, that machine would not just scream, it would explode.
I don't know. He's running a 3090.
Nothing can run Crisis at full speed. And now you want to add
Yeah.
Crisis 2 to the mix?
Fucking... Hello? Sorry, she was just constantly yelling at me. It's like, shut up!
No.
I
No.
get it!
Pay attention.
No,
Pay
you don't.
attention or I won't shut up. Sorry,
You can shut it now.
sorry, she realized Bio was the one who was consistently saying it like that on purpose because he thought it was funny and would annoy people, right?
Mm-hmm.
The bug guy from
I
Naruto
was
thing
the
was
one that was
entirely
upset with-
Bio.
I was the one that was upset with him being reduced to the bug guy.
Look, if there's one thing that has mostly sunk into my conscious brain at this point is, if Inu is saying something, it is invariably on purpose for a very specific purpose, and how much of it is his own amusement is up for at least interpretation, unless you're Inu.
Oh yeah, so while I'm thinking about it, speaking of things that I said earlier, append skills.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were talking about this earlier, Elle and I. Oh shit, I'm in the middle of a map. Anyway, so so the appends are also in your like your strengthening menu thing there, under the whatever that third tab is called, enhance, I think. And they're what you use. They are one of the two things you use those servant coins that you've been getting from like bond ups and from summonings and from like the event shops and stuff on. And the idea is, specifically for people that you're trying to do like buster looping on, especially if they're 30% batteries like Gil or Artoria. You pretty much always want to go for their second append first.
That's
Because
when I was looking at it on that one screen. I was like, "Oh, that's the one I want to go first."
Yeah, the second one for everyone is mana loading, which at level 1 gives you 10% starting meter, and at level 10 is 20%. Which means that at level 10, you can give Artoria 50% starting C, and then she actually starts at 70, and then you tap her her battery, and she's at 100, and nukes a wave. Then you Koyanskaya her back to 100 on the second wave, and she nukes it again, and then you plug out one of the Koyanskayas for Oberon, who gets her 70%, and then she gives herself the 30% with her battery again, and then just nukes the third wave.
Okay.
And in that way, Artoria becomes a complete buzzsaw of death.
Hee.
In nearly every instance of recharge ends up... Yeah, the reason I kind of put special emphasis on it for Buster is because it matters more for 30% Buster farmers. Because it enables 50% starting Cs, but anytime you're looking at appends ever, like on literally every single character in the entire game, append 2 is the most important one. And then like append 1 is that's a trait damage bonus that kind of changes, so like a class damage bonus. So, and it's different from servant to servant. So on Summer Majin, for instance, I think hers is for berserkers. And then the third one is always extra attack performance, which is almost always like not a great option.
Okay.
So like I am almost in almost every situation I'm a proponent of 2-1-3 in terms of append unlocks, but like 2 is definitely the most important one. And the only reason you might skip 2 at all would be if you like were not a farmer, already had a 50% battery and therefore didn't need the extra 20%, or you were trying to just grail them to like 120 and you didn't have coins to spare.
Okay.
Yeah, so Bio makes a point. Herc is kind of the weird case where like append 3 is honestly the most important one. But that's just because Herc is primarily soloing things when you're using Herc. And so he's getting a Brave Chain every single turn, and therefore the extra attack performance is more valuable for him than like anything else, basically. Because you're not relying on your NP, but pumping more damage into your extra attack means that you're just dealing more damage. Also pretty sure it's append 1 that's the extra performance boost and not 3. Is it? I thought for sure it was the other way around, but you might be right.
Boy.
I mean, given my history of remembering details versus yours, I'm pretty sure you're correct and I'm not, but like whatever. Point is, only one append is like really worth hard focusing on. The only problem with that is you need like the 120 servant coins to start with, which for a 5-star is the 90 you get from the summoning, and then you need another 50 and you get 5. I think it's 5 per bond level. Or no, 10 per. I forget. But I'm pretty sure it's bond 6 where you're able to actually unlock the append.
Oh, we're at 97%.
We.
Whee! By the way, this last wave of the like Dark Shinsengumi farming node is really quite torture for me.
Why?
Because it's one of my wives beating up my other wife. It's a real problem. It's literally just Majin kicking the absolute dog shit out of Aresh over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's what's been happening. For me as well.
Oh, where are you
The
getting
dragon tends to fuck me over the most.
Where are you getting a Majin from for this? You stealing mine?
I'm stealing yours. I was stealing
do it.
E-Wings. A couple other people have her up, so I've been stealing them. I go after yours though if I see you in my list.
Well, mine is unarguably the strongest one because
that's why I go for yours first.
You cannot have a stronger Majin than
oh yeah,
mine.
Sue has one.
Mine is perfect.
Sue has one. Baz has one. Up. I couldn't remember what his in-game name was, but I think it was this one.
Yeah, he's Velvet in game.
Stolen from. Wolfie has it.
Stolen from Velvet from Berseria, by the way. True story.
Yes. Yeah, Wolfie has one up. And I think Purr has one too she's had up.
I think Purr might have one up. Oh, remind me when I see you guys on
Or not.
whenever the next time I see you is, if it's this Saturday or next
Saturday?
or whenever. But I know I definitely need to have. Yeah, I need to talk to both of you about this. Fixing your support shit. Because
I'm not surprised.
Oh, I already figured it would need fixing.
well,
It's bad.
well, here's the big thing that you're kind of missing. Both of you are using exactly one support slot of your 10, and you're using it for both normal and event supports. You can set 6 different ones, 3 normal and 3
Okay.
event supports, and you pretty much always want at least your event support to be different from your normal supports, because your normal supports are things like, oh, this is where you want like the K-scopes and the kind of shit that you just use for like general farming, for like, killing story maps or whatever. Whereas
Yeah.
your event support is where you put your event Cs on your event servants so that people are taking your shit for events. Because otherwise you're just losing out on stuff in one place or another. So yeah, I'll run you guys through it the next time.
There will be a lot of going through that because I'll be like, what should I put here? What should I put here? What should I put here?
The general answer in your case for both of you is you put Oberon on your extra slot, you put Koyanskaya on your assassin slot, and then you put whoever your favorites are on the rest of the slots because nobody's going to use them anyways. That is the rule with supports, is your caster slot is meta, your assassin slot is meta, your rider slot is probably meta, your extra slot is meta, and the rest of your slots don't matter. Put whatever the fuck you want there. Because nobody's going to take those under normal circumstances anyways, unless they're doing something like particular in an event. In which case, like your caster, your assassin, and your extra slots are oftentimes still meta, but like everything else is event servants. Unless you're me and are just going, fuck it, I'm just gonna make sure all of my wives are on support, regardless of whether or not it's a good idea. Because I don't know, I have 6 point fuck you million friend points anyways, so it's not like I need more. And I'll get another.
I'll probably
get another
request some
7
guidance.
Oh yeah, it's totally the hardest part of supports is getting your figuring out what C's to put on stuff, honestly.
That's really where I'm gonna be. I don't know what I'm doing.
And here's the fun part about having 3 support lines. You can have like, you guys have one MLB copy of Aerial Drive after the last event.
Yes.
And that's probably the best C you could possibly put on like your Buster DPS that you're putting up, right? But you have 3 to 4 different Buster DPS, and you can only use the same CE and the same support lineup once. So if you define your first normal support with, let's say, Baber with Aerial Drive, then you go to your second normal support. You could then put Gil there with Aerial Drive because it's not been used on that support line. And then you go to your third support line and put Morgan with, with the Aerial Drive. And in that way, use the same CE for 3 different servants that are all usable simultaneously for anybody that happens to be like looking at your event stuff or your support stuff. So yeah, ends up being really
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember all this. So yeah, definitely Saturday. We'll go over this.
just
Will be some work to do.
I just blow the 3rd wave up with Artori after Hokusai rips the dragon apart. So min turning it has been pretty simple.
It finished.
What are you? How are you min turning? How are you one rounding the first? Like I'm on like, I don't know, 5 or 6 turns normally on that one, just because I can't be bothered to work out how to do it faster. Like I don't know how you're routinely clearing. Are you NPing wave 1 and then somehow getting all of your battery back for wave 3? Is that what's happening? Oh no, that would make sense though, because you could 100% on turn 1, and then you get your 20% refund. If Hokusai just nukes the dragon on wave 2, then you battery 30% back, and you just need a 50% battery support to get the other 50. No, that makes sense. Oh, right. Also star gen skills. Yeah, that's true as well. I guess you could just buster the first wave out of the way with grits. Yeah, that's fair.
I still got a lot of work to do on my Artoria. I just got the most basic shit done so far.
Well, I mean, you've got to actually. Let me. Now that I'm not in the thing and can actually go look at stuff. Let me take. Because you've got at least, I think, one more strengthening to do on her. But I don't.
Do I?
I think so, because you said you hadn't done all of her strengthenings yet, so.
Hers are through the interludes, right?
Not all of them. She does have some like strengthenings.
Okay, because I didn't see any under
Oh.
the
Right,
the
I can't
range
check.
jobs.
I can't check because you don't actually have her on support. That's right.
She isn't on support.
No, your support is Saber Lily, Saber Liz, Gil, Koo, Martha.
Fuck! She should be up there. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need to fix some stuff then.
Yeah. Saber Lily, Saber Liz, Gil, Koo, Martha, Caster Liz, Jet Soji J, Summer Shonagon, and Mecha Liz is your support line. And only Saber Lily actually has a CE equipped. Everybody else is CE-less.
What? What? I know I said stuff. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you might have set stuff on a different support line that you don't actually have tagged as your primary support lines. Is the other problem?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's why I got to run through this with you, because Sarge has the exact same thing where he's got one servant that has a CE equipped and nobody else does. And I'm
That
like,
explains
man,
a lot.
man, you guys are missing out on some fucking
Shit.
like friend points from not having anything on support.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what?
Well, you have to load the game. You can't.
Ah, okay. Well,
Whoops.
they didn't give me an option to do that with multiplayer.
Don't worry. Just load the multiplayer game, and then we can join you.
Gotcha.
Is that how we leave?
Hit escape. Main menu.
Oh, it just kicked me anyway.
I assumed we'd have to like rebuild the multiplayer session every time.
Thankfully,
Yeah,
no.
And we're off to the scuff track.
All right, 45 minutes into stream. Let's go.
It's fine. 47, but who's counting?
Joining failed. We're still loading.
I'm on
Fair enough.
I'm on a loading screen.
Yeah, that's why I said fair enough.
I'm on a load.
Elves, dwarves, half-elves, half-orcs, gnomes, and tieflings have dark vision, which allows them to see in the
Oh,
dark.
shit. No shit. Really?
But do they live down by the river?
Highlight everyone around you with the...
By the river.
I don't know what the rest of that said because it got cut off. The Dead
Great
3.
to activate character outlines.
Man, I really fucking beat the shit out of a rush on this one.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm running it, I've got Majin set up with the damage C at this point, so it literally just completely turbo nukes her into oblivion.
I got the
hey,
Queen Priestesses
Sergeant
to drop.
Sergeant Eller's still here somehow.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Wait,
Yep.
am I? And I'm in control of the right character.
Doesn't
too.
look like you actually had to leave there, Natsu. I just had to load the game.
Okay.
Well.
Okay, now I can build floor 8. Let's go.
You want that, boys and girls?
Thank you. Multiplayer settings. Make changes to the lobby.
Sure you do, vamp boy.
Ah, yes, the thirst trap for so many, apparently, a streamer.
I mean, he's a sexy,
flying.
hot vampire, of course.
Yeah, but he's also a dick.
So do I actually have to invite, or can you just
No,
join? or-
I was stuck on a loading screen because I tried to join while you were loading. And I couldn't
Ah.
tell if it was
Low
actually doing anything, so I alt F4'd the game.
Oh, yeah, do
He's
it.
low budget Spike.
Like from Buffy?
Yeah.
Your
White
friend's
hair,
avatar
maybe
will
sexy
remain in your
vampire.
party when they're offline. Okay.
Bitch, I'm joining right now. Calm your tits.
Let's go on without him.
No, I'm right here.
On my way.
All right, Astral Lion, come here.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it.
Nice
can't you?
ass shot
Like
of
you
my
killed the others?
character.
Booty booty.
Yeah, we got this.
There. Can you see it?
Just shoves me down the hill and I tumble to my death.
I mean, that would have been the smart option, to be fair.
That's a pig, you moron.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod. Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Ooh. I can
Ooh.
light his hand on fire. Yes.
I will warn, from what I've seen from other attacks in this conversation, it leads to his death.
Oh, does
Wait,
it?
really?
Yeah. Like, you can straight up kill a lot of the companions early on in this game. And, like, if he had done the headbutt in the last part, that would have led to, like, a fucking scene that would have involved him dying.
I did a headbutt before and didn't kill him.
And
Yeah.
maybe it's in conjunction with the second option, but I know he is killable in this cutscene.
So maybe it's a case of if you're only doing half of it, it doesn't count toward it.
No.
Hmm.
I'm just giving a
Bring
word
him
of
back,
caution.
just to let you know. You can bring him back too. If he gets killed.
It's
I've seen
literally a
people
case
bring
of-
him back.
Let's see
Don't
the
forget that.
consequences.
Add guidance, don't forget.
Why are you now tutorializing me on skill check? I've done these already.
Wait, did
Oh,
you
wait.
hit reset during that last part?
Well, I
Because it might have carried that over into this for whatever godforsaken reason.
That would be weird.
Oh, that's bless, not guidance. So that's gonna waste a level in spell slot.
Oh.
Why is guidance not available?
Why is guidance not available?
Sorry,
not
leave the
close enough?
Oh no, it's gonna be too late because he's already in the skill check. I was gonna say leave the conversation, Sarge, and cast guidance on him.
Oh,
now.
it's not a
He's got
skill.
+5.
Hold on,
He's
hold on.
good.
It's not a skill check. It's a stat check. That's
Oh.
why.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a stat check, not a skill check.
Ah, damn it! I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me.
Yes.
And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself.
I'm a man of wealth and
My
taste.
name's Astarion.
Astral
I was in
Lion.
Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
So, Galileo, you know there's 3 other people right over there who are gonna just kill you for this, right? Yeah, for trying to stab me? Yeah, probably. What? Oh.
Wait, you
Yes.
can click on these to suggest?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought that was just like a special thing because your character happened to know it or whatever.
Turn us into. Of course, it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
We just need to keep it away from the Yerk pool for 3 days and it'll die of starvation.
Don't let it absorb any Kadrona rays.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it away from all Kadrona rays and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Tempting, but your party seems a little crowded right now. I like to have my space.
Then go to camp.
Yeah,
Bish.
get to camp, loser.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. And I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there. Good
Yeah.
luck.
It's our camp, so yeah.
Maybe I'll see you at your own camp.
I
Mm.
never turned down an invitation.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. You do know you just tried to slit someone's throat for no reason, right? Kinda think you might already be one of those by this point, Space Lion. Alright, what's down this crater?
What was the ping combination again?
Alt right click. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Is there anything down this crater?
Dead mind flayer.
And it's hurt.
I
And
don't-
somebody.
Wait.
Ah. That's what was spotted.
Oh yeah, this.
Yeah.
Karlak's on fire! No!
Don't step in fire.
No, it's not quite dead. He has 3 health left.
You approach the dying Gake. The foul thing is at your mercy, and you would have its head. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Kill it.
You could
Kill
get the earliest game over possible.
Really?
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm assuming give in and it eats your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Can I save mid? I can't save mid conversation.
Yeah, there's quick saves and quick loads, yeah.
Oh God, I have never seen that because, like, yeah, no, I'm not feeding myself to this.
I think
fucker.
I've done that on one of my attempts.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
if you don't want
All
to
creatures
bring
on
up the
brink
menu
of
every
death,
time,
but
F5
there's
is quick
still
save and
time.
F8 is quick load.
You'd give your life to save it, to nurse it back to health. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Oh, weird. Maybe it's
I'm
because you're a
assuming
Gith Yankee? Because, like, you absolutely should be able to just... I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe you have to fail this roll, too. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, guidance is available.
I
here
can
now.
guidance this one.
But are you trying to see the game over?
I mean, I've never seen it before because I never.
Oh, well, we're about to see it.
Yeah.
But that was the focus on its thoughts, though, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe it was.
You
Oh.
try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Huh.
Uh,
Well,
so you had to succeed, I think.
The
Or
game literally went.
something.
No,
No.
because I know that you can get a game over here. I think maybe you had to not choose the intelligence one and fail that one. I know because I've personally gone for it after finding out that it was a thing. Unless they removed it in some of the patch notes, but I don't know why they would.
I did hear there's a way to apparently skip like all of Act 3.
Oh
Huh.
god, really?
Yeah. Like legitimately, you can just skip all of Act 3 by completing the game in Act 2. Apparently.
What?
Something about turning one of your party members into a nuclear bomb, I think.
Oh no, yeah, that's a bad ending. It involves Gale.
You could
And
end
letting him
its life
sacrifice
here and
himself.
now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Give in to the
Poor
emotion.
creature is on the brink of death. You'd give your love, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind, the monster lies exhausted, defeated.
Well, that didn't work either.
Its eyes wet.
The fuck?
orange
Maybe I
pearl.
really do need to pass that intelligence check.
Maybe? I don't know.
Let's
Here, they patched
see.
it out at some point. I'm gonna check to see if they did that.
I very much doubt they patched out an ending. That seems unlikely.
Unless it was too many new players literally got eaten, and they're just like,
Players not familiar with mind flayers, you think?
I mean, maybe? Because, I mean, if they're designing for the case of somebody going into this completely blind, then I could see it as a possibility.
Mm.
God damn it, game. I'm just trying to get a game
You
over.
could end its life here and now. Compassion. Compassion.
Yes, give in to
Poor
the
creature,
emotion.
but then the feeling slips.
Concentrate.
The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
There we go. Okay,
Hey.
passed the check.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, there it is.
Let's go.
Warm, wet tentacles wrap themselves around your head, and for the first time in your life, you're perfectly happy.
I've seen enough hentai to know where that was going. Can't control. Dead.
Ah!
Well, that wasn't a game over. That just killed me.
Oh, maybe it only gives you the game over if you're
In a single player,
game.
yeah.
Well, that's no fun. I wanted to see an ending. Alright, well. Time to actually do this properly then.
Yep.
God damn it, I wanted an ending, not to just randomly die. I mean, you're really just gonna let me eat you? Look, man, if that jackass back there was any indication of the kinds of people I'm gonna be running into, then take me the hell out of this world. I like that you have to pass that intelligence check to even do that in the first place. Like, what the fuck is that?
Mhm.
Are you smart enough to get consumed by a?
Yeah,
by- okay.
that's just your DM actively being a dick.
Yep.
You've passed it. Now you're being eaten
You
alive.
could end its life here
he
and
did.
now. Compassion.
Compassion.
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it.
Okay, that
You should be
did not
whipped,
go.
made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Yep. And then we take advantage,
The monster lies exhausted,
and then we kill it.
defeated, its eyes wet on.
Stomp.
Take that.
Now you can loot its body.
Gake. Death is too kind of fate.
I could if I could actually click on it. I seem to be having problems with there. There we go.
Okay, so it does have
Potion
stuff.
of
There you go.
speed, caustic
Yeah.
bulb, a skull, and a void bulb.
Ooh, void bulbs are fun. They're a great way to gather enemies that are close together but not close enough for your purposes.
To the void.
Light on my feet.
Oh my god, this area is insanely large. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's pretty huge.
Okay, but this does go back towards areas we've already seen, so it looks like
Nope.
going in this direction is...
Oh.
There's still stuff to do in this direction.
Yeah, I know, but it's like going back towards stuff we've already seen is my point.
Like that portal right there. There's a character interaction.
Huh. What's that?
Click on the portal.
I started a conversation.
The sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch.
All I can hear in my brain is touch it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
A hand? Anyone?
Slap that hand. God.
Whatever your best stat is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's intelligence. Of these. I mean, it's charisma, but I'm not allowed to use that.
Yeah. A hand?
Give the man his toilet paper. Can't you see he's suffering in there?
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Oh, baby?
Yep.
Pull my finger.
You only said a quick pull, not where.
Take his dick and twist it.
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, not.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
It's very purple.
at introductions?
Yeah, that man is
magic.
very purple.
Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Just murder the... No, we're not murdering this
You
guy.
You too were on the receiving
I
I
love
can
end of
already
a
hear
rather
Willow just going,
unwelcome
boring.
insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? As a Gith Yankee, it's no news to you that this parasite will soon turn us into mind flayers. An outcome I'd rather like to avoid. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you?
I do, in fact, yes.
A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
I mean, I am a cleric, yes. Oh, man.
I suppose few enough
Like
can.
I can
still
knit
love
you a
that
Not
cap.
exactly a
Yeah, I still
common
love that
affliction.
second option. Just
We're most certainly
I
going
can
to need a
knit you a
healer,
cap, I'm
and
afraid.
soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Oh, I see you're traveling with plenty of company already. Perhaps I can join you later instead.
Yeah.
I'll make my way to your camp and embark upon a succulent slow cook to be consumed upon your return.
See, he's a good man.
I love Gale.
I like that we didn't actually, like, unlike with the other two, we didn't actually invite him to camp. He invited himself.
Yes, he just invites himself.
But he did also offer to cook for us, so...
Yes.
I mean, he's got my vote.
It's like, I'll make you some food.
Over here. Rose morsel.
Unlocked recipe, salts of rogue's morsel.
Oh, okay, hold on. So, going into this area, I suggest we all go in sneaky. So if you hit snee, that's the high key for sneak.
Sorry,
you say
snee?
Me?
Sneaky.
Right, but if you press snee, you go into sneaky. What is
I
the
think he meant
sneaky?
C as in Charlie.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard sneaky as well.
I
I'm like,
was like, what is
what?
that key? I don't understand.
The sneaky key.
Oh, guidance wore off.
Breathe deep.
Inu, did your character just randomly decide to dance side to side for a minute there?
Couldn't tell you. I was trying to figure out a sneaky.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can see sight lines. Nice little red shaded area while you're sneaky key. But what you will also find is that the environment plays a strong effect in this, because I can crush those two to death.
Well,
Oh, it usually hits both. Oh, it did hit both of them.
so much
He's
for
just
a chance
standing up for some reason.
to possibly talk to them.
Nah, fuck these guys. But also, I wanted to show the cool environmental stuff you can do in this game. Also, watch out for the twisting vines on the ground. They'll make you pass a check to not get stuck in them.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to be out of the acid.
Do you though?
Yeah. Very weird that that dead body's still standing up.
It's not for me.
Cool, at least it's just on my side then.
Yeah, Gimblebach is very deceased.
Good.
Did you just throw something at it and just went?
Yeah.
Sure did.
Time for a nap.
You slappy.
It's nap time. I would have actually cast on you, but I could not get close enough. The resistance, I mean.
At the ready.
Oh my god, if you get close enough to Karlak with the camera, you can actually hear her snoring.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she's snoring.
She is adorable.
Well, I can't see you.
No
huh?
line of sight, yeah.
That's annoying. No, can't see that guy either.
Okay, good. Long Strider is on all of us.
There doesn't appear to be a way to, like, ready in action.
Thought there was, but I honestly don't remember. Maybe there isn't.
Not seeing one.
I don't see one. I think there is a way, I just don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I am not seeing anything immediately obvious for that.
Yeah. Unfortunate. That's a... Kalana's a mage, clearly. We watched her do mage things.
Yes.
Oh, it's touch range, is it? Alright, fine. I was just having a nice nap.
Sarge, can you wake me?
Yeah, sorry, I was looking for something to verify if it's just if readying an action was buried in a menu or just does not exist.
I see opportunity attack.
Yeah, it looks like it's consistently stating that there is no ready action.
Oh, that's not what I want.
Yeah, because
Shit.
here's one even from 2 years ago from Larian's own forums.
Hi, buddy. I fucked up and clicked the wrong button, though.
Yeah, I think you burned your action trying to use
I
that
did.
hide.
I didn't mean to use hide, I was trying to jump.
Yeah, unless it's been patched in
Ow.
at some point, there actually is no ready action.
I don't think it's in this. Yeah, I don't see it. Just shove her off. Ah.
Oh man.
How strong is this person's toe?
Oh, I mean,
I think
hey,
there's only a toe holding. Oh no,
Really?
wait, there's more of a.
at least it's just a bonus action to do that.
Yeah, she's still on there pretty good here.
Yeah, the camera had done the disappearing terrain
Perfect
thing.
opportunity for
like-
shocking grass.
So I was looking like, wait, what? How is she standing there on just a toe?
She's not wearing metal armor, is she?
No, but shocking grass is meant to be used as a melee, so you won't get disadvantage.
Oh, right, yeah. Why is it not?
Dear, are you shaking your leg by any chance?
Yeah, how do you know?
Because we could hear it.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
really.
Holy shit! What
I could hear in the headset this slight,
Same.
and then it stopped.
Oh, it's because
it
I've got
started,
like a tiny bit of movement left. Okay.
Okay then. I didn't think you guys could hear that.
Bish.
I just can't control it. I get fidgety. Can't help it.
All those fidget cubes and spinners and
Maybe she won't be able to see me from here.
It's not as good as an outlet as bouncing my leg up and down.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I didn't notice that you were that low, else I would have done something far sooner.
Yeah, Kolana hit me for a max damage firebolt.
She sure.
I
Good zoom
Die,
there,
bitch.
camera. Get camera? Okay, cool.
Dun, 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 dun.
That sure is a nice close-up on the dead body over there.
Alright.
There's blood everywhere.
You have your reactions at least.
I do.
Dead space corpse. A reckless attack. Whee!
Lady, I was gonna give you a cool... I could try to shove you out that window, but...
Yes, you could.
You could.
I mean, there is ground below her. It's not the ocean, so...
Yay.
How's that for a max damage firebolt, you bitch?
Cool, mage armor. Some other bullshit. Okay, cool.
Ashes of dragon egg mushroom.
I found camp supplies. Because I don't know if this will pop for Inu. Camp supplies. Be sure to collect food and drinks. You'll need them to restore your health and resources when taking a long rest, is the tooltip that popped up. Because I found fish and cheese in the crate that was up
Okay.
here by me.
Hold on.
Oh, there's a door.
Yes, and there's going to be another Talkie Man interaction.
Everybody good?
That was a scream of someone who didn't just die, but got their soul deleted on top of it.
Yes? No?
But
I
Go
asked
for
if
it.
everybody was good.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
good.
was just getting up close, so you're good.
Why do you give a fuck? Everything all right out there?
Yeah, totally.
Yes, it's me. Let me in.
Add. I wish I could add my guidance on top of yours.
Uh-oh. Well, he's not falling for that.
Yep.
Ooh.
Think I'm stupid? Don't know who you are or what you've done with the boss. But if you come through that door, you'll get a knife in the guts.
Alright, who's going through first? It does have to be picked, but...
We can go a different way, I think.
I mean, we could jump down through the hole. But I like going through this way.
Wonder what's past this.
Yay.
I mean, it probably could either be me or Lumi, I guess.
I'd be inclined to agree.
Yeah.
Well, door's unlocked.
Alright. Aim.
XPs? Is that bad? Am I gonna die?
Yes.
Alright, where's the little shit stain?
Oh, that's cool. Thank you, game.
What? What?
Well, I came in and it spawned me on top of a thing that instantly did 7 damage to me.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, he set a trap.
Here, gather here with myself and Elle, and I'm gonna throw a healing potion on the ground to heal the three of us.
Yay.
God, I love that mechanic.
I'm still confused by that mechanic.
That should just be in regular ass D&D.
Careful, careful. There is sight lines coming from that doorway.
Yep.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Yeah, it looks like right about here where I'm standing is the limit of where they're seeing out to.
Light on my feet. Something divine lingers here, but I don't recognize this presence.
What the hell?
Oh, a snarky one.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Ancient,
Over here
indecipherable
is something
text
that
covers the plaque.
we should all get a recognition. Oh, you took it before you could see it!
They must be long gone.
What?
Portrait of Thane. I can put it on the floor, I think. Oh, whoops, wrong item. What do you mean target too far? I just need to drop it. Ta-da!
I can't actually see it due to the darkness.
Well, that's weird. Why is that not lighting up? Natsu, have you noticed sometimes that, like, left alt does not highlight everything sometimes anymore?
Well,
yeah.
It's only highlighting stuff that's relevant, I think. Like, it's not highlighting a cutting board because a cutting board doesn't matter.
Well, I noticed, like, a carafe of wine and a carafe of water are on the table, and checked, and they are camp supplies, so they should have still been highlighted.
It doesn't do it for everything. That's been a thing.
Yeah.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Yeah, there don't appear to be any toggleable settings for it.
Either way, yeah, it was a portrait of Fane. We'll find portraits of the other characters from Divinity Original Sin 2 in here. I'm sure Bio's gonna love it.
I mean, does that mean unofficially Divinity Original Sin exists somewhere within the D&D universe?
No. It's just an Easter egg. Don't think much on that.
I'ma think too much on it and wonder.
Alright, so there are enemies on the other side of the door.
Yep.
The door is
Yep.
opened with that lever.
Yep, that's what I'd guessed.
Yep.
I'm not touching the lever until somebody tells me to throw the lever.
Hold the rock!
Wrong lever!
Pull the lever.
The question is, Inu, are you ready for me to pull the lever?
Well, you said you weren't pulling it until somebody told you. Two people have told you.
But- Excuse
Okay.
you, what? I was writing notes. How angry am I gonna be in the next 5 minutes?
Don't worry about it, buddy.
Alright, hold on.
Ow! Ow!
Jeez.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, by us failing that conversation, they were much better prepared against us.
Yeah, they're out of the floaty zone too.
This does not bode well for us.
So how do I throw something? Because I don't...
It's your throw action.
Okay, so you... This...
I'm surrounded. Fuck.
I don't even have my action, because I got into combat by using a cantrip. I feel like successful, but he didn't move a fucking inch.
Nice. Great.
Well, I got a spellcaster dead at least.
Where even are you, El?
She is.
I'm inside.
Ah, gotcha.
I was trying to be the big bad target for them to all come chasing after. So that you and Natsu could kind of like, you know, deal with you being downed.
I mean, that's why I immediately went to throwing the potion, because it's the only way I can get both Inu back up and keep Natsu from likely being dropped in one hit. Maybe.
Oh my god, these guys are just like absolutely hitting everything they need to hit on me.
Yay for shield. Oh,
Yay
you
for
reckless
shield is a
attack, did you? I get advantage on you next turn, dipshit.
Only a 45% chance.
Oh, I'm chilly.
Wait, do you go good with cheese and sour cream?
Yes.
That...
No, I don't think it's gonna do anything. I don't want to be next to him, but I don't want to waste my action just using disengage.
I mean, you either take the risk or...
Take the risk or you don't, that's it.
Yeah.
No, he's absolutely gonna hit me if I move away.
Well, shocking grasp him then.
I don't have shocking grasp. I went for utility. The only utility cantrip that I cared about that dealt damage was Ray of Frost. That's not gonna do enough to kill him. Alright, yeah, I'll just disengage. There's the disengage option. No, not shove. Not throw. Not dash. There
You
it is,
want the two...
disengage.
I was going to say the two arrows pointing to the upper right and bottom left.
Ugh.
My guy.
He's got a hard on for you.
But also, why did he not trigger fucking opportunity attacks when he ran through the other two?
Well, I'd already used my bonus act or my reaction to cast shield.
I mean, it should have triggered on mine, because it says it's set to trigger automatically for opportunity attack. So unless something used my reaction without me being aware of it...
Yeah.
Unless he was close enough to... But no, that was still taking an action, though.
Jesus.
There's a lot of dudes!
Yeah, and there are fucking... If they're not targeting you, which the one barbarian is, the rest are apparently targeting me.
Alright, I'm still actively in Sanctuary, so I could just park myself in the doorway at least.
Yeah.
And then... Who the hell is lowest right now? You are Natsu, but everyone else is... Okay, so who can I see with Healing Word? Okay, I can see a whole host of people.
Ah!
More dazed. Jesus. Okay, well... They have a hard-on for Natsu, so probably Natsu then? Yeah, probably.
Especially because they can't even see Inu anymore.
Well, except for the guy that was trying to kick the shit out of you, but...
Yeah.
And I get shot at a bunch of times.
Well, I gave you guidance, which will help on ability checks at least.
Dealing 2 to 5. I would have to high roll every single magic missile if I wanted to kill him with this.
I mean, if you don't have any better options, it's worth the gamble.
No, better use would just be putting him to fucking sleep. Unfortunately, it's a sleep spell that's only going to be able to hit one target because everyone else has too much HP, but...
I mean, one
No, I was not trying to end... I accidentally hit end turn, and I did nothing on my turn. Oh, and now he's running over there, of course.
It
He missed. It was just slow.
Well, I mean, that's beneficial in its way, because he's not on you, and
Yeah.
I almost definitely have an higher AC
Whoa,
than you do.
high camera zoom.
Yeah,
Jesus.
right?
What did I do to y'all?
Nice
Dear
try.
Lord.
You existed.
Yeah, apparently.
Stop existing! I'm not going to take the disengage action game. Thank you for telling me about it.
That might be a bit more important for you. It's not attacking. No, but it does count. Okay. I suppose it is technically... I didn't think I moved out of his range. Okay.
I like that Sarge was like, I'm just going to sit here and block the door, and then decided to not do that thing. Like, the one thing that he was like, I'm going to do this, and then didn't.
Because I thought I could shove him and then run right back. It's like, nope, your
No, you
sanctuary's
cannot take
out.
any aggressive actions. Like, Sanctuary is very clear about that.
Still at 14. My brother in Christ, come on.
Dear, did you mute yourself again?
Did I?
Well,
I'm pretty sure I heard a, come on, fucker, or it's your turn, fucker, but that was only because I could hear you muffled.
Yeah, I certainly didn't hear that. What do you mean I can't? Okay.
You got a railing in the way.
And technically a character, too.
There's a broken railing. I should have been able to shoot through it, no problem.
This isn't, you know, Celesta. We can't fire through solid objects.
Yeah, no, you and Inu are right, Bio. I'm just stupid, that's all.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Fuck you. Alright, now I'm gonna block the doorway. Mostly.
The
I was gonna say,
doorway.
the other option is hitting the
Oh.
lever to reclose the door, but you already ran through.
I'm in. Let's just go all the way.
Well, with that jackass not there anymore, I can run forward and try and pick the other two up off the ground.
Yep.
I don't think they're close enough for me to hit them both with the same healing
Get
potion,
Inu
but...
first, for certain, though.
Yeah, he's got a failed save.
Yeah, definitely not close enough to get both of you at the same time. do you mean 6% disadvantage? Low ground and depth. What?
We're
Because you're a lower
upstairs,
ground. They're higher.
Yeah, I think it was just trying to be stupid with how I interpreted what I was trying to do.
Oh, hello.
Good try.
I have acquired a sleeping aid, you guys. Now it's giving me the tutorial for down. Thank you.
Get fucked! Oh, shit.
Also, I noticed apparently characters don't serve as blocking, at least when it comes
These
to arrows,
boots have
because they're
seen
just like,
everything.
nah, zip, zip, zip.
Oh, okay, that was not how you write yourself, but... I had a sleeping aid and then she fell.
Man, that jackass is just running.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Damn it.
Where is...
Oh, it's unfortunate that you pushed them when you did. I could have fireballed them. Or firebolted them. And now I can't do that thing.
Here I am!
Your replenishable resources are dwindling. Yeah, shut up.
No potion on this guy.
Torga, alright, never mind. Torga had some stuff. I didn't get to see what it was before somebody loot goblined it out from under my cursor.
If it was the bandit leader.
I don't know.
No,
Somebody
that was
named
me.
Torga.
It was me. Just taking all the shit off the bodies.
I'm done. I can't
Well,
wait to
I
see.
got a key off the bandit leader. I was looking for a potion.
Dense rows of scrawled text. The few legible entries seemed to detail the names and final words of numerous individuals. Come see this. It's Maj Pinner, laboratory explosion. Frothcast, waylaid in Neverwinter Alley. You're blocking my light. Dannery, Water Davian, Featherlung.
Ah, okay, so it's O for the tactical overview. So just like in DOS. Okay.
Hey, there's a torch on the ground.
I'll take that.
Yes, I know, game. I've just stepped into a surface. I think I've stepped into a surface before.
Nah.
Wow, candles are worth a gold a pop? Yikes.
Yeah, but a gold is basically a copper in this instance because there is nothing below gold. So it's not as impressive as it would be in D&D. In her life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All, in time, was lost to her. Her
All
relations,
hentai?
her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and faded city of judgment. She waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. 1,000,000 souls and more passed her in colorless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand. No voice whispered instruction in her ear. No guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like
Do you not
air,
recognize the
coming and
language on the
going.
plaque?
And still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kalemvor pitied her, as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, and could not intervene. The cleric of the Lady of the Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that of not forgetting, but being forgotten. Nope. That's a book. That's a book. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Gorbian Tipple, Ilmater, drowning. Yvain Arkinson, Agma, internal rot. Devrin Stout, Saloon, fever. Not festival. That's a different thing.
Are we being in the brazier?
I was trying to turn the camera and search for items at the same time.
Yeah.
Which, because of the way I've configured my binds to actually be usable, makes it kind of ping.
I would yeah, well, I would recommend that we at least short rest. The short rest will get us back half of our HP.
Yeah, especially before continuing, in case there's any more fights.
Yeah. And then if I was gonna say if the three of you want to gather, I can toss another health potion at the three of you to try and get back the rest of your health.
Well,
You went through the door though.
we don't get immediately ambushed inside the door, so that's cool.
Alright, if you three want to huddle up,
I mean, we are huddled up.
that might not be close enough, but let's find out. Potion.
Alright.
Get all three of you. Oh, let me change angles. Throw potion. Okay, I can. Full, and almost full.
Well, I was only one down at the time you threw the potion anyway, but...
It was still worth getting you in the splash.
Not disputing that.
Might be useful.
Yay, money.
An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Iosefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her God's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value
Feels
is a life?
oddly meta.
Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it's clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It's simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kalemvor weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to the other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route. Not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components of such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there's simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps, one day, this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return.
bio. I enjoy the stark parallel of Inu's new character going out of her way to read every book she finds to the others, whereas prior character would sooner stab them all to keep the books to herself.
Perception failed.
What?
Be wary.
She
This
gets
place is
the
trapped.
fucking bookshelf.
I found it in front of my office door. I have no idea whether it was her or something got loose and then batted. I don't know.
She knocked it off because I had it set up there. She knocked it off. The little
This
bitch.
place is trapped.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Whee!
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
This place is hungry for blood.
A strange coin. Holy shit.
Oh,
A soul coin.
I have a pencil.
Wonder if they work, even up here.
What the hell? Okay.
I haven't seen this one before. I don't know what they're used for yet.
I don't know, so let's try it out.
Really? It is a soul after all. Zara might have been happy to use them willy-nilly, but she was an evil freak. But maybe I'm an evil freak too.
No.
Oh.
Good people only use soul coins when they really, really need to pick me up. What?
Oh my god, what is that option?
I
We'll do that.
That's it. We'll keep it on hand for good use and nothing else. Nothing else.
Why am I getting a down tutorial now?
Because
Situational
there's a-
actions, however. Okay. And then I got a tutorial for opportunity attacks.
Did anybody press this
This place is
Buton?
Not yet.
fun. No.
Okay. I'm gonna press it.
I see.
Oops.
Okay, I pressed it, but I don't know what it did.
I don't know, but there's a lot of traps in this room.
Well, it does appear to be some kind of like burial chamber, so that's not surprising.
Substitute rogue. We know that the main sarcophagus is trapped. Do you want to
Well,
try and disarm
I
it?
don't have a trap disarm toolkit.
Oh. I just saw Elle use one, but she failed. Do you have any more?
Yeah, no, that was the only one I had.
Nothing in these crates.
Yeah, I would have tried that, but I don't have a trap disarm toolkit, so...
Do.
And I don't see any other containers to try and crack open to see if there's anything in storage, as it were.
Pressing that button just didn't seem to do anything.
See, you're kind of making this hard to play one-handed, maybe.
I know what it does, but I'm not going to spoil it.
Oh, there is a locked door on the other end of the sarcophagus. And I can't ping it. At least not easily.
I mean, there's also another door opposite the one that we came through here as well.
I'd say might as well crack the door.
with a flick of the wrist.
Alright, I have cracked the door.
I wonder if I'm allowed to open the sarcophagus, even though I know it's trapped.
Well, I'll take a look on the other side.
It's where the portal is. We've been
Oh.
there before.
We're back on the beach.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's the door you told me not to try to open earlier because it was a hard check.
Yes, from the other side of the door is a much harder DC.
And now we have a quick way out of here if things go tits up.
Hey, Sarah, do you want to loot the sarcophagus for me?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
No. Right click on it and hit open. If you just left click on it, it's going to tell you that you can't.
Oh.
Before I
Oh,
do,
no, that's fine.
do you guys want me to loot the sarcophagus since you are, I don't know where now?
I'm just unlocking a door. Don't worry about it.
Inu and I are at the other door.
Alright, I'll open
I gotta
it.
go to the bathroom anyway.
I hit the button. I hit the button. Don't you
Oh yeah,
fucking do
sure.
it to me.
Go ahead and open the thing.
No, we're good now.
Well, I'd already hit the button before you hit the button, so if you press the button
Yeah,
the second
no,
time,
no, no.
then...
You have to hit the button after the trap's been activated.
Ah, gotcha.
I just didn't want to leave loot behind, so I was going to wait to see if you were going to do anything with the sarcophagus before you left the room.
Well, there was a key in there, and there is... Is this a dagger? What is this? Oh no, it's a spear. The Watcher's Guide. Oh. So 1d8, I'm assuming with both hands, because in parentheses there's a 1d6 plus 3 piercing. Death's Promise. When the spear misses its target, the wielder's next attack roll against the target gains True Strike.
Ooh.
Wait a minute, wasn't Lumi going to be using spear throws effectively for a longer range shit?
Oh.
That was my plan.
What is this, like, icon on the top right of that weapon?
There you go, dear.
Or on the top right of that torch? Why is that different?
It should now be in your inventory.
Thank you.
Just so you know, I have no level 1 spell slot, so I presently am out of healing.
What's hiding here?
Ugh. Oh, this.
Inu, when you get a second, come in here and read this book.
Yes, one moment. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to ping.
I'm just turning on lights.
Let's see what this does.
I'm turning them off. Ha ha ha.
Book of
Bitch.
Dead Gods, huh?
Yes.
Maybe I need more pockets.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Can we sell it for money?
It's such a mess. Fuck.
Heh.
Let's see. Your wisdom is +2, intelligence is +3.
I think Arcana gives you an advantage if you pass the check.
And it's just as good a check as my wizard intelligence anyway, so.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Probably dead people based on everything else we found in here.
Hmm.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Oh, inspiration. Nice.
Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement acquired.
Yay. I'll enfeeble your ray.
Names of dead gods, most of them unfamiliar and unpronounceable. Fill the pages of this ancient tome. Several entries in the last page have been stricken through. The final 3 thoroughly enough to be completely
Inscription is in a
illegible.
language unknown to you.
Oops.
Danger book. Let's read it.
Danger book.
Let's read it.
Danger book.
Fuck
Fuck
yeah. I'm gonna give the other 2 soul coins I picked up to Karlak. For whenever we may need it.
Woohoo!
That's curious.
I found a secret buton, you guys.
Oh boy. The dud.
Oh boy, here we go.
Something just woke up.
Damn
Yay.
it, why'd you run up to it?
Oh, I was gonna say, you have a target down there you could have hit, but
Oh, I didn't see that one down there.
yeah.
Hmm. Most of them are all up here, so I'll just plop myself right here.
I was about to say, you do have a javelin you can make use of still.
Oh no, I've been silenced.
If you leave the silence bubble, you won't be silenced anymore. Teehee.
Oh yeah, silence. Thing I need to pick up at some point.
Ignis.
Plastic.
Rude.
Oh. Cheeky fuck. Oh, he ran the other way.
Oh no, I am silenced.
You have
Whatever
been
will I do?
silenced. Frank.
What?
That works.
Oh, I was prompting Sarge for reaction.
Guided strike and yeah, I took the chance to use one of my
Oh, that can't target undead.
use my extra attack charges to ensure that thing died again.
Oh, okay.
Good,
Thank you, camera.
good camera. Way to dive inside that bench or whatever.
I will most definitely need a long rest.
Let's go, skeletons!
We've still got another short rest to do, like on this long rest.
Okay.
Alright. This one has.
Oh, thanks, camera.
This one is deaded.
What the fuck?
camera really
Is
like
it just
zooms
because
in
it's
and-
critical deaths or something?
But
Oh.
that wasn't a crit. I can tell you that.
Oh.
Let's go, skeletons!
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Fuck you.
You took my kill, you bitch!
Kill secured. Wasn't even me, and I'm still gonna call it kill secured.
Well, that's what it
I had a
was.
personal vendetta against it. It Ray of Frosted me.
So it did it to me too.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement. Here lies the guardian of tombs.
Aw,
Through
I can't make it
knowledge
do it.
comes
Hey, 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 hey.
I don't know why I bother checking the vases. There's never anything in them.
And then the one day when there is something,
I know, that's why I do it.
you're too slow.
My paranoid brain won't let me not check all the vases.
Good
Oh
news,
boy,
everyone.
a lich.
So he has
Oh,
spoken.
right. Hey,
and
Withers.
So thou standest before me, right as always.
Yeah.
What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Oh, you have a unique 7th option because of gift.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
This guy has some big "the fuck you kids doing on my lawn" energy.
I mean,
Yeah, like a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Over saving.
What an imbalance. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place.
Why did your voice just change reverb? No.
hey, level up.
Leveling montage.
Also, Inu,
Use
in
him.
the chest back here, I picked up a necklace that is going to be very important for you.
Neato.
A
Hey,
soul
there's-
coin.
I was just gonna say there's another soul coin in there. I didn't get to see what else was in there, but
Money in a vase.
oh, very interesting.
Wait, where did the vase
So
go?
the nice thing about
Tablet.
Speak with Dead, at least in this, I can't remember if it works the same in 5th edition. So when you cast it from that necklace, it'll let you keep recasting it for free
What?
throughout until you long rest again.
What's a ritual? It gives me the ritual version of Speak with Dead.
Neat. Yeah, so you'll be able to just keep casting it.
Ooh, I gain access to Prayer of Healing.
All right, level up. All right, time for leveling man. Tosh? No, we're not doing cleric 2. Thank you. We are in fact multi-classing again. Time to
Bard, baby.
Time to be a bard.
Oh, Okay, so I can pick my subclass. Sea Sarge.
Ow.
See, Sarge?
Well,
Alright. Well, we take Vicious Mockery, because of course we do. I am a bard. I must have Vicious Mockery. Those are the rules. I could take Light. I could also take...
Oh, right. Drow just get Fairy Fire at level 3. Hell yeah.
You know what? I think I'm gonna pick up Friends. Just have a second person that has access to it. Means you can spec out of it at some point.
Yay! And now that we have Withers, I can spec out.
Alright, spells. I already have Healing Word. Why is Bane all golded?
Because you already have access to it from another class.
Do I?
You probably picked it up with Cleric.
Maybe.
Alright, speak with animals.
aw, yeah.
Once per long rest.
Yeah, that's another one that lasts throughout the entire long rest, though, without concentration.
Pretty sure I'm gonna be taking that as a spell at some point myself.
Do I not get access to silence as a wizard?
Hello, I'm a Clara Wizarb. Did you make that up? Yes, but who's going to question the wisdom of a Clara Wizarb, huh?
Hey, what fucking class gets access to silence, then?
Ooh, Dissonant Whispers looks fun.
Only Bard and Cleric at level 3 and Circle of Land Druid Desert? What? Boo. Boo.
Oh, Pumpkin, are you okay?
That's actually kind of
She just
stupid.
appeared from underneath the love seats blanket, dear, and then ran out the door. She was growling.
Oh, she's probably getting harassed.
I thought for sure that wizards
By
would access
Salem and
silence.
Artemis, technically.
Legacy of Avernus, Searing Smite.
Maybe I take my dip into Sorcerer at this point then, since I can't pick up silence. It'll also give me access to more cantrips. Fire bolts will be nice. Light.
Oh, I get to pick my starting influence. This is gonna be fun. Do I want to do like slam poetry drums,
Go with a liar.
flute? The lute is quite nice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's definitely not violin.
Lute or liar?
Yeah, that's what it's between, I think. And I gotta go with lute. I like the sound of it more. Skill proficiencies. Deception seems probably fine. What other options do I have? Oh, basically everything. Oh, we'll go with deception. Deception seems totally fine. Yes. Wait. Oh, hey, I got level 2 spell slots.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know any level 2 spells, but I have level 2 slots now. So that's neat. Oh yeah, I also got Bardic Inspiration now. Let's go.
I have access to Prayer of Healing. I can now heal people outside of combat. All allies I can see.
Like just for free or like?
No, it's a level 2 slot, but it's 2d8 plus 3 healing.
Any level 2 spell slots level 2 or just level 2 spell slots?
Well, these are just level 1 spell slots, and these are now level 2 spell slots. I don't see... Where did we see the level 2 spell slot level 2 thing last time?
It was level 1.
Or,
Slot
yeah,
level 1.
yeah, but like, where did we see that, though?
It was on the bar above the buttons.
Yeah, and now it's not doing... Now it just says level 1 spell slot. Yeah, that's sad.
It got fixed.
It broke. Okay, now all of my bard spells are also under my cleric tab. My cleric tab
is just your base class.
My cleric tab is very confused.
Eee. It's actually quite nice.
Parchment and bone dust. Still comforting after all this time.
Yeah, loot was definitely the correct choice.
Yeah.
Guess we'll just have to deal with only having enough power to defeat Cell and not having the power to defeat Blue kinda didn't really do a whole lot. Yeah. Hey, so was there anything cool in any of those pots, by the way?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Sure
here,
wasn't.
The javelin you threw earlier is still embedded with that enemy over.
Oh, hey, there was something pretty cool in this vase.
What was it?
Nope.
No, there wasn't.
A whole bunch of
Oh,
nothing.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I thought so. Thought it was super cool and fun.
I mean, we are in the dank crypt, so only the dankest things are down here.
Whap, whap, whap.
Oh. Trying to light the knotted roots on fire doesn't actually break them. That's sad.
Boo.
I'm sad now.
Sad.
Sad.
We're over here.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. I can cast... What? Can't target undead. But they are now dead. What do you mean, no? I'm trying to speak with these corpses. Calm down.
You can't.
Yeah, obviously, I've just discovered that. Did anybody pull the lever?
Yeah, it's what dropped the ladder down.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can't reach it.
That's a good question. It's telling me the same thing.
Yeah. I think it's because Inu's standing... No, he's not on the hatch.
I'm not on the hatch. I will move from where I was standing, but...
Weird.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, we can't leave.
Fuck.
That's weird.
Okay, alchemy tutorial. I'm not sure why you decided to show up now.
It's because I picked up some balsam.
I guess it's time to take the long way out.
Yep.
Yeah, we can use a portal. Roadside Cliffs is right next to where we just were, like outside the chapel.
Yeah. I keep forgetting you can actually just go bam.
I found a buried chest.
Oh, it was the twisting vines were the ones you were like warning me about before, right?
Yes.
Can I burn those? Those I
Yes.
can burn.
Oh. I didn't pass the survival check to find the buried chest that's back here.
That might be worth
There it is. Yay.
Hey, look, a heroic chest. By which I mean at least a buried one. So your spell slot situation should have been solved now, huh, Sarge?
I do have 1 level 1 spell slot and 2 level 2s.
Yeah, see? Solved, like I said. Okay. It looks like we've now covered everywhere we've been. Like, right?
Should be, yeah. So now the next thing is to head up this way.
Does anyone else see a marker on the map that says hidden cache in the
Yeah.
black area we haven't been?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
what?
from a note that we found from the boulder I had you move last episode.
Oh.
Brookie. Must have been here a while.
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zoru's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the grove.
Oh, they've got Lazelle captured, do they?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm waiting for you to move forward. That's why I'm waiting for you to move forward.
Yeah, I was just trying to...
Mr. Face.
I understand. I'm trying to trace where this path was going that was going off, like, that direction.
We get to it from going up there and then
Yeah,
circling around.
I did notice that, yes.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them. Holy hells. Another one.
Lay time, I miss her.
Ahem. Back the fuck off.
Where's the guidance option?
Oh.
It's a straight charisma roll.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No.
intimidation.
Yeah, guidance is an option. I don't know whether it's... I can apparently only do one of guidance or advantage, and I'm not... Advantage has got to be better, right?
Oh, it's because the spell's coming from yourself. You
Yeah.
can't have more than one spell cast from yourself, yeah.
And Sarge can't give me his guidance at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, no, yeah, advantage is gonna be better as long as Friends is a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would use that.
Friends is...
Just
Yeah, Friends is a cantrip. Yes, Friends
Yes,
is a
it is.
cantrip. So is guidance, but...
Weird. I only on your stream I see the double roll, but on me listening in I only saw the one.
Same.
That's so weird.
Demaze.
Come, I miss her. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Safely.
God, I do not like her.
You don't like her?
I don't like her personally.
See, you should have just played Shadowheart.
Never.
I've never actually picked that option.
Oh, I wonder if I was just too far away, technically.
You'll hear
Probably.
goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Questionable intellect. I expect better of Githyanki.
Wow.
Release me, or enjoy a future as Geich.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me. It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
A yerk
Githyanki
pool.
protocol is clear. When infected with a Geich tadpole, we must report to Augusto for purification. You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Okay,
that's
see
you.
ya.
Very well. But he.
See, look at that. I've dismissed my weakest
The Horned
warrior.
Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Hey, why are you talking to me? I don't like the other one. She wanted me to say please.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing up here.
Another broken trap. You made these things.
Not much use anymore. Not much use anymore.
Doesn't seem to be anything of much interest down there.
Not much use anymore.
Another. Hardly the warmest of welcomes.
Well, Nazi found a morning star. Ooh, a shovel.
And chest.
Coins, fire amber, warg fangs, and hyena ears.
Don't stray too far forward.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I will stop straying
Right.
too far
I'll
forward.
say, now that we're grouped up, it's fine, but we're about to trigger a battle, and anyone that's like super far behind the group is going to have to run like for a full turn to catch up.
Okay, yo, everybody group up though, real quick. Let's just all stand on top of each other, and I will potion us. Specifically because, like, you know.
Let's see if I can move into a better spot. Maybe here.
Alright, where's the throw? There it is.
Oh, actually, you're at full health, so it just matters if the three of us are grouped up close enough.
Yes. I don't know how to tell that.
I mean, we should start getting highlighted with like purple around us when we're going to be affected by it.
Gotcha. Okay. You are definitely not close enough,
it's gonna
then.
it's gonna be easier on you if you move out of the way and let me group up with them.
Can't you group up
Or if I just
behind
move
them?
around.
Like
Let me move
If you-
around.
back.
to-
Oh, okay. That nope. You broke it, Sarge. We had it. And... okay. All right. You got...
Communication on who is moving.
Well, I was under the understanding that I was moving.
Hold on. There we go. Got it.
I like.
So,
What?
So
Yes.
you instead of throwing it on the ground, you threw it at Sarge.
well, I
Okay.
the
No,
where I threw it, everybody was highlighted. That's what you told me I was looking for.
I'm surprised that you. It's a healing potion. Why would it? You know what? No, I'm not questioning it. It's a Larian
That's what
game.
hit you.
Don't question
Think
it.
of it like this: the bottle hit you.
Yeah, I was gonna say if like the bottle hits you and smashes into shards, like that's not gonna be good for you.
Oh well.
Brain.
I tried.
Apparently my character was like, miss me with that shit.
The healing potion was not communicated clearly enough for me, evidently. Oops.
Oh wait, no, so you said you picked up a Morning Star?
No, I was throwing stuff into Elle's inventory because she has 1/4 strength than me, and I was almost at encumbrance capacity.
Oh, I'm just curious if the Morning Star might be better than my mace.
Oh, that door down there is what you're talking about, right? Where that guy's
Yeah,
like...
but when we get to the top of this hill, though, it's gonna trigger the scene too, I believe.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna go hit that portal over there real quick.
Waypoint discovered.
Emerald Grove Environs.
Sick.
Alright, if we're just loading stuff into Lumi's inventory, I will give you that.
Well, I'll say, last I checked, you were also a pack mule.
Here, can you pass me the Morning Star? I want to see if it might be better than my mace. Four to 11, piercing because of that. Yeah, no, let's equip that. That is more damage technically, so okay.
Alright. There you go.
Wait, is that two-handed? Main hand only.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
What is that?
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
I will shake this stick at you. That is not a goblin.
That's a goblin dog.
Open the gate!
That way they can use, you know, line spells to kill us all at once.
Provoke the blade.
Oh, well.
Provoke the blade.
And suffer its sting.
Well, that guy's cool.
Yeah. It's like he has high charisma or something. Thanks,
Butt
camera.
shot.
Critical strike. Zoom on the butt.
Get to the high ground! Raiders! Not the bastards! For the absolute!
Oh, two little fuckers got him up here? Okay.
The hell? Where is your druid? Dead, sir. How? Their ghost snake familiar got killed by a goblin, sir. There's too many good druids that way.
My sickle and sword! Don't fight them!
Well, it's Moidering time for a barbarian.
Oh god.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, you gotta be like
I would
20.
go prone if I did that. Never mind.
Oh, you gotta be like 20 pounds lighter.
Significantly.
Is that?
I'm raging.
Can use dash as a bonus action and foes at
Yeah.
disadvantage at opportunity attacks. Ooh.
Nice.
Dash on a bonus action is super good for a barbarian.
Yeah, that's why I picked that one. I was actually a little torn because a lot of the ones I had to choose from were really good.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco
That's fine.
motherfucking inferno.
I was gonna do that on the other room, but because we had such a shit start to it, I decided to save it for this fight instead.
Yeah.
I thought a sea shanty was appropriate.
Yeah. Oh, come on, dude.
On multiple targets, it said.
Magic missile, baby.
I wonder if somebody's already modded in an electric guitar for the bard.
Wouldn't want it. Not as good as a lute.
No, I'm just genuinely curious if we could see somebody like, this isn't metal enough.
Now, pan flute, on the other hand.
Yay.
Do you guys remember when we did that, like guitars through history thing at the museum or whatever? There was like a gold clang. That's what it was called. Do you guys remember the gold clang? That's what I want, is a gold clang for this.
I don't remember that off the top of my head.
Perform the power. Oh.
Bye.
I've never actually seen any of these dudes die.
I mean, he looks like he's still standing to me.
No, he did.
Nah, he definitely standing. See, look at how standing this guy is.
Baldur's probably gonna die.
It's done. Good.
Okay, I'm gonna look at bodies. Ooh. Wait a second.
Ooh.
Yeah. Crimes!
What about crimes?
I almost looted the dead NPC.
Ah,
Or
the
good
red shot.
NPC.
I looted the NPC. I didn't give a shit.
He's not dead though, he's clearly standing. So do we want to go into the...
Yeah. I'm not trained on shields, so I can actually. Okay.
You have shield?
Yeah, I picked up a shield.
Is it a studded shield?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same as what I got then.
Unless it has some kind of enchantment or something on it, they're all going to be just 2 AC, no matter what the actual name of it is.
Someone's going to answer for this.
Uncle, what?
Oh no, Cannon died. Yes, please walk away and nobody look at the body. I'm sorry, I'm a bard. I had to. It's part of my contract. Oh, it won't let me play my lute while I'm sitting down. That's unfortunate.
Huh.
I was gonna sit in this nice chair next to the campfire and play some...
Children here, you
What the
fool!
hell?
We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
I kind of like the barbarian smash because my god.
I kind of, yeah, it's kind of funny, but oh boy.
I'm surprised you didn't take the tiefling option. It seemed like an auto success.
Maybe.
Oh,
I
you
succeeded.
straight rolled it too.
Well, she didn't have a choice. She had no bonus.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
I want to punch him.
Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
That's right to be dancing.
What are we pinging?
There's a bugbear assassin up here.
Nani?
Is there? I don't-
soup just a moment.
Yeah, I can see it. Maybe because I'm close enough.
Come on, Richter. Now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
I see him.
Okay, yeah.
We should have time for that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm nothing.
Oh.
Oh, my hand slipped. Should mind my step.
Whoa.
I got spotted.
You sure did.
He was moving in to kill her before I got spotted.
I'm not in initiative order yet, though. I'm still in sneaky.
What do I have to lose?
Oh, he's almost dead. Ooh. Dang it. I can push him off.
You know what? Since the long rest should be coming up at some point. Oh, select variants.
Sarge, please don't burn spells unnecessarily.
Okay.
Like, long rests aren't just free this time. We need to actually spend resources for them.
Yeah.
Should mind my step.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin.
Wow.
Let me guess.
Thanks.
Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Oh, that's easy.
At least you didn't get the one.
Yeah.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Sweet. Got a soul
Also,
coin.
if you want to look through the telescope first, Inu.
Telescope?
Yeah, the telescope.
Does one end up at Stingy?
A dragon.
A Dorgan.
Oh.
That could have been anything. It was just a what the fuck? Look at the stream. I have a giant dick all of a sudden.
Nah, so the game's gone futamad already.
Oh,
Futanari.
Yeah, second one.
Well,
Easy peasy.
And it's gone.
That sure looked like a dragon.
Yep.
You recognized the dragon as the mount of a Githyanki knight. Perhaps it had been tracking the ship.
To the left, to the left.
To the right?
But the dragon went to the left.
Well, yeah, but there might be something cool over on the right.
Mm-hmm.
The telescope points to the left.
And so does your Schween.
To the right, to the right.
The telescope points.
Oh, and the
straight
Schween's
ahead.
back.
And it's gone again.
To the right.
The telescope points to
And
the
it's
right.
back again. Is it weird that it looks almost like it's anchored to the telescope during that scene?
Well,
And that's
no,
what I'm
because
saying.
it is anchored to the telescope.
Yay, stretched giraffics.
That or the Skiff
That coin's
character is
worth plenty. Don't let a squid get their tentacles on it.
Oh, I was
Oh,
hoping
okay.
she might have more conversation. Also,
apparently to just yell at you.
soul coin, send to Karlak.
Karlak appears to have found a dirt mound.
Yay, dirt mound.
Yay. Ah, perfect.
Alright, do you have speak with animals?
Yes, I do.
I also have it as a spell. I know she's got it like once per day or whatever, or once per long
Okay.
rest, but I've also
just-
got it as a standard spell.
I just wanted to make sure before she ran up to the squirrel that she had it on.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Baker.
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone.
So if you had chosen the kicker option, she would have become a blood splat on the tree.
I know.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, might as well.
I was gonna say it's probably a lot lower DC than the other one you were looking at.
Okay, okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground.
Wow.
I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but
These trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
There's a fucking squirrel. Okay.
Got it.
Got it.
Hyena ear. Okay.
I don't even see a way we could climb the tree.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way.
Do we have an actual like quest?
J for journal.
The main quest is to find the Githyanki crepes.
Yeah.
Fresh.
I just in any way that will cure us, which currently our only lead is the crush.
Crepes.
Yeah.
If there's anything we learned from DOS 2, aside from the many things we did not want to learn from DOS 2, is that squirrels are assholes who want to get you murdered at every opportunity.
That is a sleeping bear at the bottom of what appears to be an elevator.
Yeah. The druid camp.
It's a druid's bear.
There is a lever right next to Inu that I'm assuming raises the elevator.
It's stuck.
Ow.
Yeah, because the bears.
I
on
tried
it?
to pull it already.
There's something laying on it. I think it's a bear. Might be a pig.
I don't see why we couldn't just raise the elevator with the pig on it then.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess it's not as easy
fat
to raise
pig.
as the timer.
Does anybody want an old floppy hat?
I'm good.
Maybe.
Don't want to cover up this sexy hair.
I mean, that has completely changed my hairstyle for some reason.
Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her for more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I don't know what that would do.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs. We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense.
It's like how it crosses the guy asking you a question, Elle just staring at him for several seconds, and then him just pretending that she actually said anything. Would it feel so awkward? Yeah.
Now there's another lead on the finding a cure option.
Yay. Our first merchant, which means that we can build up reputation with him and sell stuff to him for lots of money and possibly get new gear.
Refugees,
Which, if it's charisma based, it sounds like load everything and all of it onto Inu all
and
at
thank
once.
you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe.
Natsu, do you know
As
if
for those that
gems
took
are used
refuge
for
here,
anything besides
well,
money?
Not aware.
May Sylvanas guard them
So probably
as they
worth
continue their
holding
travels.
on to it.
I don't know, I sold all mine in my personal run.
Yeah, I know. Choices.
You sound just like Korga. But it had to come to this. I pray to Sylvanas each night. The Wildfather will protect those refugees. I hope. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
He knew his trading.
Alright.
I have a ton of stuff that I can transfer to your inventory for gifting and whatnot.
So
if you want to build up a reputation first.
Yeah, is there generally stuff that that has been found to be better for that, or just like kind of hand them whatever?
It's like how DOS 2 worked. The higher value the item, the more reputation that you gain for gifting it to them.
I've transferred over everything that was loose. That would be.
Yeah. You need to hit the toggle at the top though from trade to barter. Otherwise, it'll just be an immediate exchange.
Gotcha.
Oh, right. I don't need this leather armor since I'm in a chain item. There we go.
Is nobody using scale mail? Like medium armor?
Hail mail? I didn't even know we had picked some up.
Yeah, apparently we got some somewhere.
What's the AC on it?
14.
That might be better than what I've got, since all I've got is a chain shirt.
Yeah, I mean, it's also an improvement for me, but...
You're welcome to take it, given I've got a bit more health to work with than you.
Oh, I can't put anything else in your inventory. You must be over encumbered.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start by handing him some of this leather armor, cause like, go. Oh, okay. Barter. Yes, I would like to donate. Okay. That does not appear to have.
I think that moved a little bit.
The discount is going more negative. That doesn't seem good.
But it's also moving toward the green?
What? Hold on. Discount
Yeah, I just
negative
watched the skull move.
27%.
Yeah, no, I see it
Discount
too.
negative 28%.
Yeah, that's how much of a discount we get off the price.
Okay.
Oh, so it's reading it as he's charging us 28% more presently?
No, the discount is like as the number's increasing, which is a good thing because that means that when we
taking
go
it
to
off
buy
from-
stuff up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just the way that's scaled, that's a slightly confusing.
Yeah, agreed.
We're so far off the mark. You're better off just doing a whole bunch of items at once.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
The book sells decently well from what I remember.
We don't need them for anything.
Not really. Like, there might be quest-related ones. Like, I know someone has like the Harper's Notebook. We'll probably want to hold on to that, but
I have that one.
Glaive. Nobody wanted it or is using the glaive, so we can sell that, I guess. Or sell. I mean, just kind of donate, really. Okay. That's dangerous.
yeah, keep that. Yep.
Well, I wasn't trying to sell. I was trying to put the books in, but I think somebody added something to the inventory which resorted, like, and moved it slightly, so I clicked the wrong thing.
Also, I believe you can do an area select if you like left click on one item and then shift left click on another. It should grab the first and last item and everything in between. I think that's how it works.
Let's see.
Yeah.
How about like 300? Aha! There we go.
Hey, and you're inspired.
Woo!
I assume.
Oh boy, our old favorite, bribery.
I assume that going like to the very. Well, is it worth going to 100? Maybe. We're at
Probably. I assume the discount still keeps going up.
Yeah, we're at
There
88.
is still space on the bar.
Okay, now we're at. Okay, now we're at 100.
Yeah, cool. Now we can just sell everything else to him, earn a shit ton of money, and buy items and scrolls and whatnot off of them.
Yeah, with effectively a 2/3 discount. Yeah.
Yes, this is in fact what you were missing, Bio.
Yes, yep.
I was taking care of all that shit in the background so it wouldn't have to be on screen.
Shopping montage.
Yep.
Spike shield. Do we need to hold on to these alchemical ingredients? Like, what should I not be selling?
I'd say
Oh, God.
try holding on to those ingredients for now.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, when I'm in the menu and I'm trying to like actually select stuff to sell, please don't put more shit in my inventory at the same time. It really fucks over the sorting. Like, very badly.
I haven't touched anything since I gave you the stuff earlier.
Oh, that was me.
It's not even a shopping montage. It's we're done bribing though, so now it is shopping.
Yeah, now it's just
Selling stuff.
Now it's just barter. Goblin scimitar. regular scimitar, gloves. So I had been in the middle of asking, like, what do we not want to be selling?
We should hold on to the alchemical components and
Yeah.
potions and whatnot. Spell scrolls too, especially because you and I both having wizard, we can use the scrolls to learn spells into our spell book. But alchemical components and on cooking ingredients, like all that stuff, is stuff we should be keeping. I'm surprised that those mushrooms are outside of your alchemical bag and not in it. I wonder if they got transferred from somebody else's inventory.
Unless they're a cooking item?
No,
it
they
says
should be an
alchemical
alchemy.
ingredient.
They're all chemical ingredients.
Then yeah, it might not auto sort down into the correct bags.
Yeah, keep the void bulb. Those are useful.
Yeah, I do remember you saying that. Caustic bulb seems kind of useful as well.
For surfaces and stuff like that, yeah.
I don't know if
Dark
the-
Mind, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I've sold that off every time.
Eldritch tablets. Sell those, I guess. Ladle, mug, plate, rags.
Probably a portrait of Fane.
I already sold that. Or I didn't sell it, I handed it to him. Okay. Do we have
Keep your
anything?
shovel.
Yes, I'm doing that. Do we have anything else to put in inventory here to sell?
Yeah, I still have a bunch of stuff to send to you. I was
Great.
just waiting.
Yep. All good at this point.
Let's see. Send all of those, and
Gotta
then
keep your alchemy ingredients and your food ingredients. Just have to be sure you don't keep them together.
No.
Can't imagine anyone much feels like dying of mercury poisoning during breakfast.
Fair.
Fair.
Seems fine.
And then
It
all
is
of
after
those as
10.
well.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, I mean, if you guys gotta run, I can like finish
That
out
should be
doing the.
Yeah, Sarge needs to. He's got some stuff he needs to do before he gets ready for work.
Yeah, I mean, if you gotta bounce Sarge, go for it. Like I'm.
Yeah, if I remember, if
I'm
I
just
quit
gonna
game,
finish out selling shit. Like it'll.
Yeah, my avatar should linger and then allow you to
Yep.
pop it later.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, alright, I'm a dip.
See you.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Hi, Sarge.
Yeah, so he also does only have 146 left on him, so now's also the point where we're going to need to start buying stuff that we want off of him.
Yep. We'll do.
Specifically, at the very least, get you some more trap disarm kits, because you don't have any at all.
That would probably be useful, right?
Imagine that. A player stepping away, not meaning their character becomes dead weight or pops out of existence. How novel.
I feel like you're making some kind of point here, but
Thalassa.
yeah. All right. So let's see. Ooh. Oh, heavy armors. Okay. Let's start with like consumables, magic. Ah, yes. Let's start with maybe. Okay. Are there any scrolls that we like feel like we desperately that we feel like we ooh, blink?
I mean, detect thoughts would be really good for you to have access to, because it can help out in conversations.
I mean, there's
So-
there are 2 copies of it here.
Yeah, but at the very least, like you having it inscribed into your spell book, so you have the option of having it prepared, would be worth.
Artemis, leave my hand alone, please.
No.
No. Stop trying to paw at my hand.
Shocking grasp.
I think I picked it up with my level in sorcerer. Yeah, I did.
Okay, then we don't need that.
What's wrong with you?
I already have Featherfall. I don't know if you want it or not.
Ow.
almost feel like the smart idea is to just like grab every scroll we can that will like is stuff that we don't already both know, just to have access to them.
Yeah.
So like Blink we should grab.
And even with the discount, that's expensive. Oh, Misty Step for sure.
Oh shit, Misty Step, yeah, absolutely. Gust of Wind.
Gust of Wind's useful.
That. Expeditious Retreat.
I mean, I don't have it, so I guess, yeah.
Featherfall, I don't have. Shocking Grasp, we both have at this point, so we don't need that one. Protection from Energy.
Be worth having.
Alright.
I don't think we're gonna be able to learn it until we have access to level 3 spells, because I think it's level 3, but it might be level 2.
Gotcha.
What's on the ring?
The ring. Throwing boost. Plus an extra d4 to throw damage.
that would actually be good for Karlak.
Okay, Elle wants that. We will grab that.
I want that.
Dragon.
I've been throwing shit. Let me throw shit harder.
Arrow of... No, that's just an arrow. +1 bonus to dexterity saving throws and balance checks. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapons, reducing their damage by a d10 plus your dex mod. I don't think any of us really have the dex to capitalize on that.
I mean, my dex is 16, but I don't necessarily need it. That's 240 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dex is only 13, so.
We do have this ring mail in here.
Probably be good for you or Sarge, as I believe you both can equip heavy armor.
Yeah, I know I am able to equip heavy armor. I imagine Sarge probably is as well. We also have +1 chain shirts. All right, well let's balance what we have here first, I suppose. Wait. Ring. Oh, okay. We have scale mail and ring mail. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's just balance this trade. Yeah, okay, because that runs up most of our money. So we're not going to be able to afford, like, crazy equipment, so that's fine. Getting the spells is, I think, probably more valuable. Because once we have them, we don't have to worry about getting more of them. Okay, excellent. Is there anything else we can actually afford that's worth picking up? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Cool.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Sure thing, buddy. Trader attitude. Be careful in there. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Ring was going to Karlak.
Duh.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Scroll of Blink. Like, whatever of these scrolls you want first, tell me, because you're more supporty than I am, and... at least at this point, I mean, I'm gonna eventually have pretty much every spell in the game as well, probably, but scroll to detect thoughts. We have 2 of those, so we split stack.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I send one of those over to you. Okay. Expeditious Retreat.
I feel like that's usually going to be more of a me thing than you for having it prepared.
Also,
so.
I have it already, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Featherfall, you already have, but I don't.
Yep.
Gust of Wind, you said that was useful, going to you. Misty Step.
I mean, I would definitely take it.
Absolutely, go ahead. I will get one.
Me to...
I will get one later, it's not a problem.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to use the Scroll of Protection from Energy yet, but I mean, once again, that's another one that I'll definitely take to throw onto someone at some point.
Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement.
Oh, neat.
I mean,
I guess either of us.
Yeah,
Probably. It seems more me because of support stuff, but
will do.
I've already taken a bunch.
Dude, that's fine. Like I said, we will get more scrolls eventually. Like, I do not at all mind.
I feel like Blink's probably gonna be more useful for you.
The end of your turn, roll a d20 on 11 or higher. You vanish. While there, you can't be harmed or seen in this world. Interesting.
It's a get out of jail free.
Yes.
Whereas
yeah.
I want to be sticking around to do the support stuff.
All right, sweet. Learn. Oh, you have to pay to learn spells.
Indeed. Another reason why money is so important in this. Like, it's almost worth taking a second level of wizard just so you get the cost reduction on whatever school you pick.
I cannot learn Scroll of Blink. I can't learn Blink. I'm too low of a wizard level.
Oh, they changed it. Oh, wait, it specifically says wizard level.
Yeah, it does. It says wizard level is too low.
Shit, when the game first came out, you only had to have like one level of wizard, and as long as your caster level was high enough overall, you were able to learn all that stuff.
I'll hold on to it for now and see if that, like, it does become a difference later. Do you have, like, enough... There are coin slots on the scrolls. So, the way that it's explained in D&D is that you are paying for the expensive, like, exotic inks that you need to copy the spell into your spell book. So it's the scroll has a spell written on it, and in order to have that spell to be able to prepare later, the wizard has to copy that spell into their spell book, which requires very fancy magical ink. So what you're paying for is the inks that you're using to transcribe it onto the page. That is the answer. Do you have money to do what you need to do over there, not to?
Yeah, I have like 300 on me, which if I go back to camp, I can do the respec that I wanted to do because I think that only costs 100.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and learn these two spells that I've got then because I've got just enough gold to do that. I've learned Detect Thoughts. Oh, never mind. It said I needed 40 gold before. Now it says I need 50. Whatever. I will get that eventually.
You need 50?
I need 6 to get 250. I suppose is the correct way to put that.
1 second. There you go.
Sweet. And that then gives me... Where do I see my... Oh, there it is, my spell book. So over in Wizard, I have now... Well, okay, so let me take Detect Thoughts, even though that's a level 2...
Okay,
it
so
means I didn't have a level 3 spell slot.
Okay, yeah, so it says wizard level, but it's still working as it's supposed to, where it's going off of like your caster level.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm glad that didn't get nerfed.
Yeah, I assume that's a level 3 spell, and I don't have a level 3 spell slot, and that's why I can't learn it. Because it did let me learn Detect Thoughts, and I'm only a level 1 wizard, so I should not be able to have level 2 wizard spell slots. It is unfortunate that I'm still only able to prepare 4 wizard spells, though.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, I got create or destroy water from somewhere as well. Where did I learn some of these spells? I don't know. Like, where did I get inflict wounds from? I didn't choose that at any point.
I don't know.
How do I have that?
Oh no.
Oh, it's because clerics are... Yeah, you have access to the whole cleric spell list. That's why. they're prepared, but you just have access to the whole list, as opposed to wizards that are prepared, but you only have access to the spells you know.
If I talk to Withers, it's probably going to drag you into the conversation, so be ready for that. You can exit out as soon as I go in. I'm just going to talk to him to change my build.
Gotcha. It has not done anything of the sort.
Oh, cool.
So that's useful in its way. Pretty sure Flick Wounds followed you here after Natsu finally kicked it off his back in Celasta.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
That would make a lot of sense.
I will not be ignored.
Alright. I actually do need to get going now myself.
Alright.
Since I have to go into the office in the morning.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Kill me.
No.
How do I get out of here?
Hit escape
There
and
we
then
go.
go to, yeah.
I found it.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep,
Good night,
$99.
guys.
Alright. Now, of these two AC armor class 14 armors, since Sarge left, which one do I like the look of more? Because that's the one I'm taking. Do I like the ring mail or the scale mail better? I mean, honestly, I like the chain shirt better than both of them, but more AC is more better, so I will go with the... I'll go with the scale mail, or... No, I do quite like the ring mail. I'm gonna go with the ring mail.
Yeah, I wanted to try sleep because it doesn't have a difficulty check to overcome, but man, it has not been useful so far.
And then I can give Sarge the scale mail that he was asking about. There we go. And then I'll just put his chain shirt over on me, and then I can sell that. I don't know if this is going to drag you into...
I need a quick word.
Whoops. Hold on.
Once familiar ally, now apparently not all there.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate. What now?
I care about our lives, our futures.
There are some people in the distance shouting about Baldur's Gate all of a sudden.
Take that back. Right now. Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
I'm not the only one in need. Yeah. What the hell? Why do I suddenly... Oh, okay. I see. I see. It was showing me the total value of... It's showing me the total party money, not the total my money in my pocket. Okay. I understand. I see what's happening.
Sylvanus be with you.
Do I still have my... I do still have my fire. Okay, cool.
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
Oh, you're starting in sorcerer now instead of wizard, huh?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Mainly because I was trying to beeline wizard because I thought they were going to get silence at level 2, but they don't. So now I'm doing the first 2 levels in sorcerer so I can get my meta magic stuff and then go wizard after that.
Gotcha, gotcha. It makes it look like he has one of those Aztec paddle swords with the obsidian teeth attached to the top of my hat. It does, right? I love it. It's so dumb. I'm still not like 1,000% sold on that. Like, I do prefer my normal hairstyle, but like the hat does kind of work as well. Real Doug Dimmadome moment with the Dimsdale Dimmadome vibe to it. The Doug Dimmadome moment with the Dimsdale Dimmadome? Okay. Why is this dragon egg not in my stinking, like, alchemy pouch?
I don't know.
Okay, I was able to put it in there manually. I'm assuming it's because somebody else gave it to me, and therefore it didn't, like, auto go into the pouch. Shut up, Windows. It's not time to update.
It's time to update.
Really not. So, this is my, like, actual tabletop D&D, like, brain kicking in. I didn't sell this rope. I don't know if we're gonna need it for something. But I
don't think so, but
I kept this rope on account of it's always useful to have rope.
Mm-hmm.
I've found over time. So in case anyone was curious, I'm not gonna just keep picking up new classes. Like Bard was my last class. Although evidently it is possible to multi-class into every single class in the entire game.
Yeah, there's an achievement for doing it without accessing weathers to change your class at any point throughout the run. How do I want for the last spell?
Surely I won't need to solve some kind of moon logic puzzle 20 hours from now. I mean, I assume Natsu has more than 20 hours in this game, so he would probably know if that was a thing.
Street. Featherfall.
Alright. What? Bard Dance. We saw that. Of Divinity and Sin. I didn't try that one. Oh. Oh shit. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So I started playing the lute, and those dudes that were standing nearby chatting about Baldur's Gate all came over and just crowded around me.
Oh, that's funny.
And then it told me I failed performance, so I assume if I hadn't, they would have given me money?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a thing.
Okay, so we have, like, free time activities in the form of performance. That's fucking sick. Oh, wait, when the hell did I... Okay, I've just gained access to jump as well, apparently. Through Gith, through Githyanki, just because.
Yeah, level 3 bonus for the Githyanki. Unless you've had it from first level, I don't remember.
No, I had Mage Hand from first level.
Ah, okay, yeah, level 3 bonus.
Not just any jump, a psychic mind powers jump. Yeah, not to be confused with my class actions jump. This jump yeets me... Oh no, it just triples my jumping distance. God, I'm not used to playing with Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Learning a spell from your own school of magic costs less. No, it doesn't, because I don't have one of those.
Yeah, you'd have to hit level 2 for that.
That is incorrect, sir. I do not have a school of magic. I'm gonna have a college in a couple of levels, but... Ooh, okay. I did just notice Detect Thoughts is a concentration spell. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also a ritual? You can ritual cast it?
Oh, cool.
That's extremely useful.
Yeah.
This is just lack of knowledge or lack of remembrance of the game, but do you have to have a spell prepared in order to ritual cast it?
I believe so.
I've also just noticed I can cast Speak with Animals as a ritual.
Yes.
So there's like no reason that I shouldn't have that on all the time. Is there something like particular that I have to do to ritual cast stuff?
I think it's just be out of combat and possibly out of dialogue as well. Out of combat for sure, but like when I cast Longstrider, I know like if I were to cast it in combat, it would cost me a spell slot. Whereas casting it like right now, like I just did, it doesn't cost a spell slot.
Well, it's giving me the opportunity to upcast it, but like, I just want to ritual cast it.
It should. I don't have to select ritual cast when I go to cast a spell. I just cast it, and as long as you're under the right conditions.
But did it try to allow you to upcast it though?
I mean, the option's there, but I always cast it as a level 1 spell.
All right, I am gonna save before I do that.
Oh.
Because, like, I don't want to burn a spell slot on it.
Yeah. Also, I just learned that respecking with withers gives you all your spell slots back.
That's abusable.
Yeah. Granted, I had only spent one at the time, so I only got 1 level 1 spell slot back. But that does mean that you can spend 100 gold to
Refresh your
respec
spells.
And, yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Overall, it's probably cheaper to take a long rest because I don't think the supplies for the camp are worth 100 gold, but I could be wrong.
Okay. So I've got the save. It says ritual.
Yeah, if you cast it, it should be fine.
Okay, yeah, that didn't eat a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Casting this spell at higher level doesn't grant any additional benefits. Then why even offer me the option?
In case you ran through all your level 1 spell slots, but you still want to cast it.
Just out of curiosity, though.
You want to see if that eats a
because I
spell
do
slot?
have the save. Let's see what happens if I upcast it. No, that's also fine, as it turns out.
Oh, cool.
So does upcasting Longstrider do anything? Like, does
It lets me target more people in one go, which is that's
Oh.
useful to know that it
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
eat up the spell
like
slot.
if it's not gonna eat the spell slot and it's still gonna ritual cast it anyway,
Yeah.
that just
Yeah.
makes application faster.
Yep.
So that's cool. We're learning
Yeah.
things.
Yay, learning.
Hooray for learning. Oh, Githyanki Psionics jump is a ritual. But it doesn't matter because it's still once per long. It's still refresh on long rest, which is...
Yeah, and that one only lasts for like 10 rounds, I want to say.
Yeah, 10 turns, yep.
Curious.
That doesn't matter. Of course it does.
Yeah, I just want to see what you're selling.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
I think I bought everything of, like, consequence.
That's right. So by me respecking, he also refreshed his inventory.
Oh.
So he has more scrolls available now.
Well, we don't have the money for them, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Ray of Sickness, Melf's Acid Arrow, Grease and Mage Armor, Fog Cloud, Scroll of Enlarge, another Scroll of Detect Thoughts, Scroll of Dark Vision, and Scroll of Cloud of Daggers.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Beat. Anyway, I came in here because I wanted to see how expensive camp stuff was. What would that fall under? Consumables?
Possibly just doesn't have any as well, technically.
No, he does. I'm just used to him selling an item that covers the entirety of what you need for a long rest, and I'm not seeing that item. Just because I wanted to get an idea of if it's... Oh, well, a long rest would also restore spell slots for everyone. So yeah, resting at camp would definitely be the cheaper way to restore everyone's spell slots.
Yeah, I mean, that tracks. Oh my god, these jackasses are arguing about Baldur's Gate again! Get over here. Stop arguing. Failed my performance roll again. Oh. Actually, if I I use guidance on myself to increase my ability checks, and then
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
oh,
You would choose strangers over
you've irritated them to the point where my music does nothing.
Can we stop shouting? No?
They're supposed to be distracted by the cat.
Well, yeah, they're distracted from my music by the cat.
Go stand next to him. Play again.
No, they're just not interested anymore.
Boo. Thought maybe a cat would make the mood better.
This grove is kept by Sylvanas.
Well, depending on your definition, it did do that. New save. Cats make people hate music. Save. Alright, next time. I don't know. We've got, like, a fuck ton more map. So, more of that. I mean, we should probably go investigate that hidden cache at some point. Just back the other direction, but I don't. Inspiration. Character they get inspiration. Inspiration can be spent to reroll ability checks. Can have a maximum of 4. If you're at max, completing background goals only grants experience. Oh, ho, ho. So because of my guild artisan background, I got inspiration for, like, trading. Neato. Neato Benito. Anyway, got distracted. Like I was saying, next week, more of whatever. I don't know what yet. Till then.
Goodbye.